to assisting businesses and with all their legal needs. See why Relevant is one of the top and fastest growing law. Relevant Legal Help.
This is a presentation from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. It's time for Liberty Flames Baseball.
The 0-1. Swing, high fly ball, deep right field. Did he get enough? He did! That's the ball game! Jackson Sorensen sends him home in Lynchburg! The pitch. Got him! Swinging, strikeout ends the inning. 9 punch-outs on the day for Ben Blair.
With a mix of returning stars and hungry newcomers, the Flames are ready to take aim at Conference USA and some of the best teams in the country.
Slider swung on and missed for strike 3. That's the ball game. And the Flames stun the Wolfpack in Raleigh. Liberty comes to UVA and wins the ball game. 10-3, the final score. From third, he'll score, and the Flames walk it off.
3-season CUSA Pitcher of the Year, Ben Blair. All-conference shortstop Tanner Marsh. And the rest of the Flames under head coach Bradley LaCroix are dialed in and looking to leave their mark.
You know, I think LaCroix really built us a team this year that has, really good chemistry. You know, we all want to be here. We all want to win. We all have that faith.
I want to win with these guys. Guys I've played with the last year, 2 years. Guys I love. We're all hungry. We're all ready to get out there and prove ourselves.
Follow Flames Baseball all season long right here on the Liberty Flames mobile app, libertyflames.com, and Liberty Baseball on social media. This is Liberty University Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. You're locked into the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles. Stay tuned for an in-depth look at today's game, including our daily chat with Flames head coach Bradley LaCroix. Sound from the clubhouse, scores from around Conference USA, and more. Today's pregame coverage is presented by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bo time. Liberty Baseball is also brought to you by Carter Bank, Life Lived Full. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. And by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. It's time now for the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles. Now, we take you to the ballpark for exclusive pregame coverage of Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
And a pleasant good afternoon from Worthington Field at Liberty Baseball Stadium here in Lynchburg. It's the first of a 3-game series here today with the Liberty Flames and FIU Panthers. Conference USA play resumes here this weekend for both ball clubs as the Flames wrap up a 4-game homestand with these three this weekend. I'm Nick Pierce with you, and on the air about 3 hours sooner than we had anticipated today. This game was originally scheduled to start at 4:05 Eastern this afternoon. Instead, a 1:05 start with the threat of rain here in Central Virginia coming later on. Neither coach wanted to play a doubleheader tomorrow. That's typically the case. No one really likes playing doubleheaders. So Rich Witten for FIU and Bradley LaCroix for Liberty, along with the approval of the conference office, moved this thing up to 1 o'clock, the decision made late yesterday. So we'll get things going a little sooner, but that's no worries at all for the players. They're pretty much used to it. It's life on the fly as a college baseball player. Typically, that's the case. Liberty coming in trying to stop a 2-game slide. The Flames have lost a pair of 1-run games back-to-back, most recently 7-6 here on Tuesday night against UNCG. And then on Sunday, to wrap up the series down at Kennesaw State, lost that one 4-3, got walked off by the Owls. And 2 games where the Flames had the lead somewhat late. In the 8th inning down at Kennesaw State, past the 5th inning here on Tuesday against UNCG. So Liberty trying to find a way to close out some of these 1-run ball games. And if you look, since the 10-game win streak for the Flames, this team has lost 6 of 9. And of the 9 losses that the Flames have on the season, 5 of them have been decided by 1 run. So you look at it that way, and it's frustrating. On the other side, you look and you say, you got a pretty good ball club. You got a chance to be 5-1 or even 6-0 maybe in conference play right now, but that just is not the case. So the Flames try to figure out a way to finish out some of those games. They've had some struggles from the back end of the bullpen, but if you're looking to avoid any kind of a lengthy losing streak, you got a good guy on the mound here to help you do that today. Ben Blair will get the ball for Liberty, National Pitcher of the Year watch list member, and one of the best in the nation in terms of strikeouts to walks. Ben Blair coming in 3-1, a 1.53 earned run average. That's second best in Conference USA. He leads the league in fewest hits allowed per 9, leads the league and is 8th in the country at strikeout to walk ratio, and his 50 strikeouts on the season, second most in Conference USA, 14th most in the country. So Ben Blair, who was dynamite his last time out, 7 shutout innings at Kennesaw State and a no decision. Flames ended up winning the game in 10 innings. Still struck out 8 despite probably not having his best stuff, admittedly so after the ball game. But Ben Blair, with his competitiveness and his overall talent, still able to grit through 7 innings last week. Flames are hoping to get the A version here today against FIU. On the other side, a Panthers team, while the Flames are 15-9, a Panthers team that comes in 8-17 now on the season. They got off to a good start. They were 6-1, but then went on an 11-game losing skid, and FIU has lost now 12 of its last 13 and 16 of its last 18. Panthers are 1-5 in Conference USA. The Flames are 3-3, and FIU just 1-7 on the road so far this season. You might look at that and think, oh joy, you know, got a struggling ball club coming to town. But the reality of that is, like an old coach used to tell me, every day that you lose, you're one day closer to winning. And this is an FIU team that is well coached. Rich Witten, their head coach, in his 4th season. The former Coastal Carolina Chanticleer great. He's been around the game a long time, keeping a positive mindset with these guys. They've been getting after it in practice this week. No midweek game for them. Some more individual work for the Panthers, just trying to get things right. Panthers team that's not really hitting 243 as a ball club. That's dead last in Conference USA. They don't have the kind of power that they had last year, and they got a whole lot of new faces as well. They lost some key contributors from a year ago, both hitters and pitchers. So it's a team that's somewhat trying to find itself still, but they'll come in playing desperate for a win here this weekend, or a couple of wins here this weekend against Liberty. And again, at 1-5, tied for last in the conference right now. This is a chance for Liberty to create some distance and kind of bury these guys. But for FIU, they know they need wins to get themselves back in the hunt to stay in the top 9 or get in the top 9 for the Conference USA tournament seedings. On the mound for the Panthers today, they'll go with a senior left-hander, Preston Prince, transfer from Rutgers, 6'5", 230-pounder, 0-2 on the year with a 7.88 ERA, but he's only logged 8 innings. He's been hurt, missed about the first month of the season with an upper body injury. Prince got good stuff, though. Low 90s fastball and a good slider that will challenge the Flames here today. He will go for FIU. So the lefty on the mound for the Panthers, the right-hander Ben Blair on the mound for the Flames. Liberty and FIU, first pitch coming your way at 1:05 Eastern here today. Cloudy skies, the sun trying to peek through at the moment, but warm temperatures, 76 degrees here as we walk you up to first pitch. On the way in the next 20-25 minutes, we will have plenty more pregame coverage here on the Bojangles On Deck Circle. We'll check in with the head coach of the Flames, Bradley LaCroix. Get an update on the injury situation. Looks like Ryan Drum is back in the lineup today, DHing for Liberty. That's good news. And we'll get an update on the ball club overall from Coach LaCroix coming up in just a little bit. We'll also hear from Flames reliever Jake Potts, the senior right-hander. We'll be talking with him here in just a few minutes as well, and take a look around Conference USA and what else we'll be watching here later this afternoon. Glad to have you with us. It's the Bojangles On Deck Circle from the Sid Bream Radio booth atop Worthington Field at Liberty Baseball Stadium. First pitch in Lynchburg at 1:05 Eastern this afternoon with Liberty and FIU. We'll take our first break. When we come back, we'll continue on here with our pregame coverage from Lynchburg. After this, from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's Bo time.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
You're listening to pregame coverage of Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Now, back to the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles.
It's Liberty and FIU, game one of a three-game Conference USA series coming up here this afternoon in Lynchburg. First pitch at 1:05 Eastern with the Flames and Panthers. Nick Pierce back here with you in the Bojangles on Deck Circle. Liberty coming in 3-3 in conference play, 15-9 overall. And the Flames right now find themselves in a tie for fifth place with Western Kentucky and New Mexico State. Meanwhile, FIU here tied for last in the conference, 1-5, along with Delaware. So big games for both clubs for different reasons coming up here this weekend. On the way, we'll have our pregame chat with the head coach, Bradley LaCroix. But first, we'll take you down into the dugout and catch up with Flames reliever Jake Potts in his second year with the ball club. Coming off a couple of pretty good outings, has not allowed a run in either of those. One against Kennesaw State over the weekend, where he helped the Flames win a game on Saturday, and then pitched down to the bullpen. Gave up a couple of inherited runs here on Tuesday against UNCG, but none of his own. Asked Potts if he and the ball club are where they had thought they would be at this point, coming up on the halfway mark of the season.
I really don't think so. I think we're a little disappointed right now, but at the end of the day, can't dread on it, and just got to move on. You're not going to win every game. We knew going into the season we're not going to be 52, 56-0. We're going to have some tough losses at times, but just moving on and getting ready for the next one is what matters.
And the next one here today against FIU at 1 o'clock. As far as the Flames' recent run goes, 3-6 in the last 9 ball games and 5 one-run losses this season. Here's what Potts had to say about the close ones.
It's always disappointing losing those one-run games, but I feel like we've handled it pretty well. Obviously, nobody's satisfied, nobody's happy or anything like that, but I feel like we've handled it well. We've took practice to another level of intensity, and we're getting ready to finish the season strong.
Yeah, still got a whole other half of the year to go. Coach LaCroix did mention that as well on Wednesday. They had a very spirited practice here. Kind of got after him a little bit. So as far as Jake Potts individually goes, part of this Flames bullpen that struggled a little bit here lately, Potts has looked good his last couple of outings, and a big reason why has been his cutter. I asked him what he does in between outings, how intentionally he is with his work on that pitch.
Yeah, it's just taking throw by throw, pitch by pitch seriously, and just not necessarily making adjustments all the time, but it's more about belief and getting the right starting point to the cutter. Obviously, it's going to move away from a righty into a lefty, and there's been times this year where I've pulled it off a little bit and it starts a ball, stays the ball, but as long as I can start it and keep it in zone, I'll be all right.
And if Potts gets in the ball game here this weekend, which you figure he will at some point against this FIU club, so many left-handed hitters in their lineup. I mean, there's at least 5 or 6 of them in there. They'll start 6 left-handed hitters today. That cutter could be a big pitch for him as he talks about running it in on the hands of those lefties. So Jake Potts, big piece out of the Flames bullpen here for this weekend. And something else he said there, too, is confidence, right? Just having some confidence. I think there's a lot of guys in that bullpen right now that kind of lack confidence and belief. And hopefully they'll be able to find it here this weekend, because there's some guys that aren't pitching up to their potential right now that the Flames are going to need to find it here soon if they're going to get where they need to go. A look around Conference USA coming up here this afternoon. Some other games, everybody else playing later. Kennesaw State at Delaware. They'll kick off a 3-game series at 5 o'clock today. Jacksonville State, hottest team in the league at 21-5, actually lost this week. It was breaking news. They dropped a game to UAB in the midweek, but 21-5, perfect in CUSA at 6-0. They're down in Ruston, Louisiana this weekend, taking on Louisiana Tech. Game 1 tonight at 7 o'clock. New Mexico State at Middle Tennessee tonight. They'll get underway at 7. Same start time for Western Kentucky at Sam Houston, 7 Eastern there. And 7:30 Eastern, Missouri State at Dallas Baptist. That should be a really good one to keep our eyes on here this weekend. Let's look around Conference USA. When we come back, we'll catch up with the head coach of the Flames, Bradley LaCroix. Pregame conversation coming up. But first, let's take you back to Tuesday's game. It's our play of the game, presented by Freedom First Credit Union. Flames turn 2 to get out of the 5th inning.
It's time now for the play of the game, presented by Freedom First Credit Union, where people bank for good.
Next pitch. Chopper toward first. Step on the bag by Sorensen. Out there. Throw to second. Tag applied by Marsh. Out there. That's a 3-6 inning-ending double play. And the Flames are out of it just like that.
That was the play of the game, presented by Freedom First Credit Union. Stay tuned. The Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles, continues after this from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Presented by Abish Financial Services. Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams. Find upcoming schedules. Buy and download tickets to the next game. Listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcasts.
High fly ball, deep center field. Snyder going back. It's out of here.
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carilion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Heating, cooling, electrical, and plumbing. Your certified Generac backup generator experts. Online at callrogers.com.
You're locked into pregame coverage of Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Now, the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles, continues with the thoughts of Liberty Baseball head coach Bradley LaCroix. Our pregame chat with the coach is powered by Rogers Heating and Cooling.
Series opener, Liberty and FIU coming up here a little earlier than we anticipated today. I'm Nick Pierce, visiting now with the head coach, having to move things up about 3 hours, hopefully beat the rain. How does that affect things when you have to move a game up on the fly? I mean, I guess in a way you're kind of used to it, but players a little earlier day, coaches got to get things moving.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's different, but we've been looking at it for a couple days and communicating with the guys. Started communicating with them on Wednesday. This might be a possibility when the forecast really never changed. And then just communicate with the other team and just try to get the game in. I mean, none of us like playing double headers, so we could try to get it in. Also, we got a short week next week. We play Thursday, Friday, Saturday because of Easter weekend. So hopefully the weather will cooperate and we can get this game in.
Yeah, hopefully so. You playing an FIU team that's struggling coming in, but you know Rich Whitten pretty well. You guys go back a little ways, don't you?
Yeah, I've known Rich for a long time. He was a really good player at Coastal Carolina and then got into coaching and times, our cross paths in the Carolinas on the recruiting trail when he was at Winthrop and when he was at VCU and I was at Clemson, so we recruited in the same areas and then didn't overlap with him at VCU, but Rich is a very competitive, tough, hardworking coach. Had a good team last year. They're scuffling a little bit this year, but they've got some talent. We'll face a really good left-handed pitcher today. They'll send 6-7 left-handed hitters in the lineup at Ben Blair today, so he's got to make adjustments to that. So it's a team in this league, you got to play well or you're going to get beat. It doesn't matter who you're playing, so it's a great opportunity, a great challenge for us.
A great opportunity to get away from somebody too, right? I mean, if they're coming in 1-5, if you sweep this series or at the least take 2, you got a chance to put somebody way down in the standings. And you look at the way that the standings shape up this year, only 9 of the first or out of the 12 teams are going to go to the conference tournament.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You're playing every weekend. You play to win the series. Not only to have the tiebreaker against that team if the records are the same, but also to separate yourself. And unfortunately for them, they've gotten off to a bad start. We can really separate ourselves from them and put ourselves in a good position going forward in the conference.
You talk about all the left-handed hitters that they have. It doesn't seem like it's really bothered Ben Blair this year. Left-handed hitter, right-handed hitter, strikeout to walk ratio, one of the best in the country. What's his preparation been like here this week after, as you said, probably didn't have his A stuff last week?
Yeah, I think it's just getting back to executing pitches, especially with 2 strikes. For him versus the left-handed hitters, he's got to be a really command the fastball to the outer half, but then throw the cutter in on them. So they got to respect both sides of the plate. He's been phenomenal all year. He's had a good week of work. So I'm sure that Ben's going to go out there and give us his best stuff.
And then the bullpen behind him, how do you have it structured today, or does it kind of depend on, just how the game plays out?
Yeah, I think it depends how the game plays out, but, 3 main guys, and they're all fresh, would be Harrington, August, and Swink. I think we're not afraid to use Lucas if we've got to tonight to win a game and then figure out tomorrow from a starting standpoint. Because you got to win the game in front of you. You can't think about the games behind you. So we feel good about where our bullpen is today and, see where it is after Ben comes out.
Who's one guy in their lineup that kind of jumps out to you?
Yeah, Rasmussen is good. He's the guy that kind of makes them go a little bit. The one guy that's returning from last year, and I think he's been hurt a little bit. He played on Sunday against Sam Houston, but Cleveland is a left-handed hitter that's a really good bat-to-ball guy. He kind of stirs it up for them. They don't have as much power as they did last year. We got to really control him if he's in the lineup today, if he's healthy. It's they like to play aggressively. They're going to swing a lot. So if Ben can get ahead and execute with 2 strikes, knock on wood, but he should be able to last a long time today.
And then in your lineup, Ryan Drum back today, DHing. Jordan Jaffe playing third base for the first time. Do you feel like you're trending in the right direction as far as health goes?
Yeah, I mean, obviously losing Grabowski hurts, but Drummy's feeling better. Don't think he's ready to play right field yet, but it's a huge boost for us to be able to get Jaffe over at third. Jackson's going to play first. Riley has some versatility, so we can play him in right. It opens up Drum being able to DH. So we're getting there. Still need to in a perfect world, Drummy be in right field for us. And I think that could happen this weekend or definitely next week. But I like where the guys are and excited to see Jaff play third base. I mean, that's what we brought him in here to do. Unfortunately, he's battled some injuries. He hasn't been able to do that. But looking forward to watching him play out there today.
All right, Coach. Appreciate the time. Good luck today.
Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Coach. Our pregame chat with Flames head coach Bradley LaCroix is powered by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Schedule your service at callrogers.com.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at crossroadsfamilydenistryva.com.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
We're walking you up to first pitch with the Flames on Deck Circle, presented by Bojangles. The excitement of Liberty baseball is just around the corner. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Overcast skies in Lynchburg as we get ready for Game 1 of the three-game CUSA series with Liberty and FIU. And coming up, it's time to take a look now at the starting lineup here for both ball clubs. Starting lineups driven by Lynchburg Nissan. First for FIU, visiting Panthers led by fourth-year head coach Rich Witten. They are 8-17 overall, 1-5 in the conference. Hitting leadoff and DHing is Cooper Rasmussen. Batting second, it's the center fielder Cole Cleveland, followed by the first baseman Aiden Cohall hitting third. Andrew Ildefonso is the cleanup man. He's in right field, followed by Samuel Fisher, the third baseman, batting fifth. Hitting sixth at shortstop, it's Mario Travella. Hitting seventh in left field, Luca Reyes. Vicente Feliciano will play second base and bat eighth, and Aris Rivera is the catcher batting ninth. Rasmussen, Cleveland, Cohall, Ildefonso, Fisher, Travella, Reyes, Feliciano, and Rivera. Starting nine for FIU. Their starting pitcher, senior lefty, Preston Prince. For the Liberty Flames, led by second-year head coach Bradley LaCroix, 15-9 overall, 3-3 in CUSA. Leading off and playing shortstop, it's Tanner Marsh. Batting second, the DH, Ryan Drum. Jordan Jaffe with his first start at third base today, batting third. Cleanup man is the first baseman, Jackson Sorensen. Nick Barone will bat fifth and play left field. Riley DiCandido in right field today, hitting sixth. Easton Swafford starts at second base, batting seventh. And hitting eighth, it's the catcher, Tucker Moore. Josh Campos will play center field and bat ninth. Marsh, Drum, Jaffe, Sorensen, Barone, DiCandido, Swafford, Moore, and Campos, with right-hander Ben Blair on the mound. Starting lineups driven by Lynchburg Nissan. When we come back, we'll have the first pitch. It's Liberty and FIU, Game 1. Next, from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community. And that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch supports so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America in logo wear.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
This broadcast of Liberty University Athletics is authorized under rights granted by Liberty University to Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment and is intended solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. The accounts, descriptions, and broadcasts may not be transmitted in any form without the express written consent of Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment and Liberty University Athletics. The announcers are selected by the Liberty Flames Sports Network and approved by Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment. It's time for Liberty Flames Baseball.
The 0-1. Swing, high fly ball, deep right field. Did he get enough? He did! That's the ball game! Jackson Sorensen sends him home in Lynchburg! The pitch. Got him! Swing and strikeout ends the inning. 9 punch-outs on the day for Ben Blair.
With a mix of returning stars and hungry newcomers, the Flames are ready to take aim at Conference USA and some of the best teams in the country.
Slider swung on and missed for strike 3. That's the ball game. And the Flames stun the Wolfpack in Raleigh.
Liberty comes to UVA and wins the ball game. 10-3, the final score.
From third, he'll score, and the Flames walk it off.
3-season CUSA Pitcher of the Year, Ben Blair, All-Conference shortstop Tanner Marsh, and the rest of the Flames under head coach Bradley LaCroix are dialed in and looking to leave their mark.
You know, I think LaCroix really built us a team this year that has like really good chemistry. You know, we all want to be here. We all want to win. We all have that faith.
I want to win with these guys. The guys I've played with the last year, 2 years, guys I love. We're all hungry. We're all ready to get out there and prove ourselves.
Follow Flames Baseball all season long right here on the Liberty Flames mobile app, libertyflames.com, and Liberty Baseball on social media. It's time to play ball. Welcome to live play-by-play coverage of Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Today's game is brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bo time. Liberty Baseball is also brought to you by Carter Bank, Life Lived Full. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody. And by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Now let's take you out to the ballpark for the call of the game. This is Liberty Baseball on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
And we're just about set to play ball. Liberty and FIU, game one of this three-game CUSA series. I'm Nick Pierce alongside Ryan Mao for the call of this one. Right-hander Ben Blair on the mound completes his warm-up tosses. 3-1 on the year with a 1.53 ERA, making his seventh start. And he looks into Cooper Rasmussen, the left-handed hitter, to lead it off for FIU. Our first pitch is presented by Relevant Law. It's on the way, and that's in there for a strike, a 90-mile-an-hour sinker. First pitch at 1:05 Eastern this afternoon in Lynchburg. Find out more about Relevant Law at relevantlaw.com. No balls and a strike. And the 0-1 at the knees, taking strike two. 0-2 on Rasmussen. A 95-mile-an-hour fastball from Blair there. Jordan Jaffe will move over to the right side of the infield now for the Flames. Three-man shift on that side with the left-handed hitter up. Here's the 0-2. Just missed off the inside corner. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Makes it a ball and two strikes on Rasmussen. Comes in hitting .323 with 5 homers and 9 RBIs. And he's scored 15 runs there at the top of the order. 1-2 off the plate outside. Took something off there. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. FIU 8-17 overall on the season. 1-5 in Conference USA. And they've lost 16 out of 18. Here is the 2-2. A swing and a miss for strike 3. Got him on the breaking ball. Rasmussen out number 1. First strikeout for Ben Blair. Ryan Mao, good to see you, my friend. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Good to be here. Good to be here.
Good to have you here for some baseball. Did you get 9 holes in this morning?
Yeah, I wasn't able to squeeze that in.
I would have been trying to, but no, I had more important things going on, I know. Here's Cole Cleveland, batting from the left-hand side. The pitch is in for a taken strike, 0-1. Who ran off the numbers for Ben Blair? I mean, it's just impressive to watch the season he's putting together. 4 walks to just 50 strikeouts in 35 1/3 innings as he brings the 0-1 here. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, quickly makes it 0-2.
Yeah, those are video game numbers, Nick. I mean, 50 strikeouts, 4 walks, only the 19 hits, a 152 opponent batting average. I mean, he is one of the best arms in the country.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on, high fly ball to right, curling toward the corner, giving chase. DiCandido in foul ground, tracks it down. Nice running grab by Riley DiCandido out there on the warning track in foul territory for the second out.
Yeah, it's a tough play for DiCandido. You know, with that corner, you only got a couple feet there from foul line to wall. Did a really good job of knowing his park, knowing how much distance he had before he made contact with the wall, reel that fly ball in.
Again, DiCandido out there today instead of Drum. Drum back in the lineup after missing a couple of games with a pulled groin. Hayden Cohol, the batter, he takes a fastball in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Umpires for this one. Chris Ingstrand has the plate. He's the crew chief. Randall Hundley at first base and Dominic Toledo down at third. 0-1 downstairs with a fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike on Cohol. Another left-handed hitter. They'll throw 6 lefties at the Flames here today. 2 out, nobody on. Top of the first, no score. And the 1-1 outside, 2-1. You hear that run that FIU's on. As a head coach, you probably hated to play teams like that coming into your building, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's that's always tough. I mean, FIU has been struggling a little bit, so they're coming in trying to get a
2-1 lifted down the left field line, foul out of play.
Trying to find themselves, trying to get something going in conference play. It's been a tough run for them. So, and you're facing one of the best arms out there in Ben Blair. When he's got his stuff, I mean, he is really unhittable.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 men out. Blair already with 1 strikeout here in the first. Just missed low and in. 96-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah, that didn't miss by much. That was a really good spot by Ben.
Runs the count full now on Cohol, 3-2. A .265 hitter. 13 doubles, 14 RBIs. Payoff pitch. Sin in the air, shallow left, now going back, angling toward the corner. Barone stops and makes a head-high catch for out number 3. Lynn playing a few tricks on the outfielders, but the Flames handle it without any issue. 1, 2, 3 go the Panthers in the first. We go to the bottom half. It's FIU nothing and the Liberty Flames coming up.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
Want a unique experience for your next Flames home game? Watch from the Flame Train. See the game in our right field locomotive and have a private area for your group. Call 434-582-SEAT or go to libertyflamesbaseball.com for more details.
Ben Blair with a 3-up and 3-down top half of the first. Now the Flames come to bat here as we go to the bottom half. They'll take aim at Rutgers transfer, FIU lefty Preston Prince. Prince making just his 4th start. He's been hurt this year. 0-2 record, 7.88 ERA, but he was a guy, Ryan, that the Panthers were excited to get in the transfer portal, probably even more excited now that he's feeling better.
Yeah, I mean, they need him to get going. He's had a rough start to this point. 8 innings pitched, 10 hits, 9 walks to the 10 strikeouts, and a .303 opponent average. So does struggle with command at times, but if they expect to get things going, they're going to need some better starting pitching.
Prince completes his warm-up tosses, and Rivera fires it down to second base. Here comes Tanner Marsh to lead it off for the Flames. We go with the multicolored uniform today. They've got the powder blue jerseys with red letters and numbers, white pants and red caps for the Flames. FIU countering with the traveling gray pants, navy blue tops, gold letters across the chest spelling out Panthers, and navy caps for FIU. Marsh stands in from the right-hand side. Shortstop hitting .333 with a couple of home runs. He's knocked in 18. And takes the first one low and in. 93-mile-an-hour fastball from Prince to make it 1 ball and no strikes. 384, or make it 432 on base, and 525 slug for Marsh. 92-mile-an-hour fastball, a tick low. 2 balls, no strikes on the Flames shortstop.
Yeah, not surprised to see Marsh leading the team in on-base percentage. He is that spark plug. He's what gets this offense fired up.
Here's a 2-0 from Prince. Marsh shows bunt, pulled it back, took downstairs again. 3 balls and no strikes.
Always does a great job of just knowing his zone, right? Zone discipline. Doesn't chase early in the counts. Gets himself in good advantage counts. Draws the free passes when they present themselves. Great leadoff guy for the Flames.
The 3-0. Taken outside. That's ball 4. 4-pitch walk to start things in the bottom of the first. Good start for Liberty. Marsh finds his way on, and to finish the thought about him, one thing talking to Coach LaCroix about with Tanner Marsh is how much he's cut down on his swing rate this year. He went from about 52% last year down to about 38% this year. Seeing more pitches, taking more walks.
Yeah, and that's what you want in your leadoff guy. And that plate discipline, that zone discipline, allows him to get better swings off when he does pull the trigger, which is why you see the numbers where they're at.
Here's Ryan Drum. He takes a pitch upstairs from Prince. 1 ball and no strikes to count. No score, nobody out. Runner at first here in the bottom half of the first for the Flames. Trying to get on the board first. Drum's missed the last couple of games with a pulled hamstring. Pulled groin. Takes a strike here. And that'll level the count at 1-1. He injured himself chasing after a pop foul ball down the line in the 9th inning of Saturday's game at Kennesaw State. Throw to first, and Marsh standing back on the bag. So did not play Sunday. Could have possibly played Tuesday. Was available to pinch hit. And now he'll DH this weekend. 1 ball and 1 strike. Marsh at first, not running. Swinging a foul back. Makes it 1-2 on Drum.
Yeah, Marsh is not the guy you obviously want a free pass if you're the Panthers, especially to start the game, because as we've seen, 10 of 14 on the bags. He can easily take that free 90 and find himself on second or third in a hurry.
Throw to first, runner back. And not just that, you look at his numbers, but then you look at the numbers for FIU, right? Opponents against FIU this year, 72 out of 77 in stolen bases.
Yeah, they're having a hard time control the running game, and that falls upon both the pitcher and the catcher. They got to be a little bit quicker to the plate.
Throw to first, Marsh standing back on the bag again.
And that's one of those numbers that once it gets out there early in the season, it's tough to reel it back in. So if you get exposed on your running game early in the season, the scouting reports immediately get sent on, and everybody who's running on you.
See if Marsh is going here. The 1-2. He is not. A swing and a miss. Got him on a changeup away for the strikeout. First one for Prince, and out number 1 for the Flames in the first.
So, scouting reports obviously go from one team to another week to week. They typically don't get changed after the first couple of weeks. A lot of teams just take them and go. So it's your job to make the adjustment from what you think is out there on your report. In this case, everyone knows they struggle with controlling the running game. So it's their job to make that adjustment, and every team is going to challenge that.
There's Jordan Jaffe now with a runner at first and 1 out. They throw over again to check on Marsh. Brings us to Who's Hot, presented by Foster Fuels. Jaffe playing at third base for the first time this year today. Been DHing. He leads the club with a .364 average and 9 RBIs over the last 10 ball games. He's also hit a couple of home runs in that stretch as he takes a fastball outside here. 1-0 the count. He's got 5 multi-hit games, a pair of 3-hit games, and he's reached base safely in each of his last 10. 1-0. There's a line drive foul, whistling by the glove of Cohall at first base. 1 ball and 1 strike on Jordan Jaffe. Those numbers will play, right?
Yeah, those numbers, you find a spot for that guy. Glad to see him defensively back out there at third after missing some time with that knee injury.
Infield at double play depth. We got a step off. Home plate umpire Chris Engstrom signaling the disengagement. Pitch is high with the fastball. 2-1 now on Jordan Jaffe, so that's something to keep in mind. He's got to throw to the base now as long as Jaffe is hitting. 1 out, 1 man on. Marsh trying to time up Prince here perhaps. 2-1 pitch, not going. Downstairs, changeup misses, and it's 3-1 now on Jordan Jaffe. Jackson Sorensen on deck. This kid's a big lefty, 6'5", 230-pounder on the mound. Here's his 3-1, and he missed low and in for ball 4. Marsh will go to second. That's a 1-out walk to Jaffe. 2 walks in the inning now for Prince. And Sorensen coming up with a couple of men on.
Yeah, Prince doesn't look comfortable in the stretch. You could tell he was worried about the running game, so he's rushing to the plate. You have to be quick, otherwise you're going to give up the stolen base, and that can play with command. He definitely looked uncomfortable working in that quick delivery. When you're talking left-handed pitchers, he's a 6'5" big guy. You're either a read pitcher, meaning you're lifting slowly, can read the runner, breaking at first, or you're predetermined. He's a predetermined guy, so he knows whether he's pitching or picking before he even gets, as he gets the sign. So there's no reading from him, so it's just a timing game, and you can see Marsh trying to time up the jump. But that whole game is definitely affecting Prince and his command right now.
Karsten Whitston, the pitching coach, out. Home plate umpire Chris Engstrom heads out to break up the meeting. Well, runners at first and second now, and Jackson Sorensen coming up, and he's starting to find a few more barrels. He had a laser beam off of his bat Sunday at Kennesaw State. that I'm surprised didn't go through the padded outfield wall. First pitch, squaring to bunt, pulled it back, took a called strike at the knees on a changeup, 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think he was really intending to bunt. I think he was just trying to track a pitch, draw the third baseman in, just trying to change the defensive position a little bit. I don't think he was really going for a bunt for hit there, but we'll see.
Here's the 0-1 to Sorensen now. Not showing here, runners take off. The pitch upstairs, throw down to third, mishandled on the throw down by Rivera. Fisher couldn't hold on to it. I'm not sure they would have had him anyway. It's a double steal for Liberty. Marsh to third, Jaffe to second, still only one out, and a 1-1 count on Sorensen.
Yeah, pretty good jump there by Marsh. Dangerous with the left-handed hitter in the box. The catcher's got a free shot to throw down to third, so you have to be really good on the bases, which Marsh is, and I think he's safe regardless of whether they handle that or not cleanly.
The pitch in for a called strike on Sorensen. That'll make it 1-2. Jackson Sorensen, in addition to that double at Kennesaw State, he hit a ball probably 450 feet foul, and I'm not exaggerating. I later heard the exit velocity was 114 miles an hour. And along that note, now we've got a balk that's going to be called here on Prince. Marsh got about halfway down the third base line, drew Prince's attention, and he balks. Flames get a run off of it as Marsh scores. Jaffe to third, and it's 1-0 Liberty. Rich Whitten out for an explanation now.
Yeah, love the aggressiveness there. With the left-handed hitter, the third baseman is way off the bag, which frees up Marsh to kind of play that game behind the lefty's back. How much can I get? Sees him out of the corner of his eye, causes the pitcher to balk, picking up the run for the Flames and advancing their runner to third here.
One out, man at third. The pitch to Sorensen. Swinging a ground ball to the right side. That'll get another run home. Feliciano over to first. The second baseman throws him out. But an RBI for Sorensen to make it 2-0 Liberty.
That's a great piece of hitting by Sorensen. So that balk obviously picks up the run during the balk, but it moves the runner to third. FIU chooses to play defense back in that situation. Sorensen gets the little tapper, picks up an RBI, does a great job right there situationally.
2 away, and Nick Barone hits now with the bases empty. And takes one upstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. Well, this is exactly what you want, a 2-0 lead here for the Flames in the first inning. And if you can stake the guy on the mound to a lead early, you feel really good about your chances when it's Ben Blair. Next pitch downstairs, 2-0.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned, FIU is struggling, right? Some of it's the schedule. I mean, you're playing a set against Florida, Western Kentucky, Sam Houston. They had a tough run there, but, to go 2-16 over your last 18.
High and away, 3-0 on Barone.
This is not the start you want, and for the Flames, this is absolutely what you need. You have a team that's coming into your park. They're struggling a little bit to get things going. The last thing you want is them to get some momentum. Putting a 2 spot on the board is a great start for Liberty.
3-0 pitch. Barone takes it way outside, nowhere near, ball 4. 2-out walk for Barone. That's the third walk of the inning now for Prince. Flames have scored 2 runs without a hit because of the 3 passes and the balk. And now Riley DiCandido coming up.
Yeah, I mean, Prince, we talked about, does struggle with command. He came in with the 10 walks. Prior to that, in 8 innings of work, he's already up to 13 walks. Just mechanically, he just looks out of sync. He's spinning off the mound to the third base side, leaving balls all over the place.
First pitch, fastball in for a strike there to DiCandido. It's 0-1. Riley DiCandido hitting from the left side. .232 average, 5 homers, 21 RBIs. Barone with a lead at first, not running. The pitch, check swing. Panthers want to appeal it. He didn't go. Change up down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike on Riley DiCandido.
And you mentioned the Flames haven't had a hit yet, but the running game has really put them in this position. The 2 stolen bases on the double steal, the forced balk.
Throw to first, runner back.
That's something they work on, obviously, the base running side of things. But even the balk, the forced balk, is a offensive move that they practice to try to get a pitcher uncomfortable and maybe pick up a free run.
And they did. 1-1 inside, 2-1. By the way, Nick Barone very quietly has 10 stolen bases this year. 10 for 10. So wouldn't be surprised to see him get out and move here. Although, with Prince struggling in command, maybe not. Pitch swung on, lifted down the left field line off the bat of DeCandido, slicing foul, and out of play. It's 2-2.
Yeah, to your point, 10 for 10 is not, that's getting after it, especially at this point in the season. He's quietly got 10 for 10. I wouldn't have run here. Now you might, because he's 2 strikes. He is left on left. This may be a situation where you gamble.
Here's the 2-2 to DeCandido. Not going, and that is taken just off the outside corner. Changeup misses, and the count is full, 3-2. And when you're struggling with command, you don't get that call.
Yeah, when you're not around the zone enough, you're not going to get those fringy pitches called in your favor from the umpiring crew.
Well, Barone will be running here. 2 outs, 3-2 pitch. Pop foul back. We'll do it again. Still 3-2 on DeCandido. 2-0 Flames. Bottom half of the first. 2 runs, no hits. But 3 walks in the inning, 2 stolen bases and a balk have led to a pair of runs for the Flames. Barone will be running again here. The 3-2 pitch from Prince. DeCandido takes it low, ball 4. Just missed. That's the 4th walk of the inning for Prince, and you wonder how long before FIU starts thinking about getting the bullpen going.
Yeah, I don't see any movement right now by the Panthers, and that tells you that they're a little bit light right now with what they have on the pitching side of things. So they're just trying to get out of this with the 2-run damage. I think they'd be happy at that point, hoping this doesn't blow up for them.
Easton Swafford, the batter, left-hand hitter with a big swing and miss on the first one. He's down a strike 0-1. Swafford comes in hitting just 156. 5 hits this year. They are all singles. He's got 5 RBIs and 6 runs scored. 0-1. That caught the inside corner for a strike. And it's 0-2 now on Easton Swafford. Runners edging away. Barone at second. DeCandido at first. And the 0-2 now to Swafford. Called strike 3. Vicinity of the outside corner. Swafford didn't care for that. 92-mile-an-hour fastball frozen for the 3rd out of the inning. But Flames get a couple of runs on the board. They do it without a hit. 4 walks in the inning and 2 runners left on base. We'll go to the top of the 2nd in Lynchburg. Liberty leading FIU. It's 2-0 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Attention Lynchburg! The biggest selling month of the year is happening right now at Lynchburg Nissan. March marks Nissan's year in, and that means massive savings you do not want to miss. Drive away in a brand new 2026 Nissan with 0% financing for 60 months on select models, or save up to $8,000 off MSRP. Upside down on your trade? No worries. We're offering up to 130% of fair KBB value. But don't wait when they're gone, they're gone. Get to Lynchburg Nissan today, where selection's at its best. And remember, Lynchburg Nissan is home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty. Lynchburg Nissan, drive more, save more.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
Now back to more Flames baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Flames with a 2-0 lead for Conference USA Pitcher of the Week, Ben Blair. 3rd time he picked up that honor this week, coming off a 7 scoreless inning effort against Kennesaw State on the road last week. Struck out 8. Said afterwards, probably didn't even have his best stuff. Well, it's off to a good start here with a lead and a 3-up and 3-down first inning. He'll face Andrew Ildefonso now, the right fielder for FIU, to lead things off here in the 2nd inning. Right on right matchup here. Blair's first one. Sinker on the inside corner for strike 1. Brings us also to our Keys to the Game, presented by the Retirement Key podcast from Abish Financial Services. And we've already touched on a few of these. First, the 0-1 pitch from Blair. That one low and outside with a breaking ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. For Blair, it's about getting ahead of these FIU hitters and being able to finish guys off with 2 strikes. command of both sides of the plate, particularly with the left-handed hitters, being able to get in on their hands today. The 1-1, that's a rocket to left field. That will get down and one-hop the fence off the bat of Ildefonso. He's on his way to second base with a ringing double. Sinker down and in, and he dropped the head of the bat to it, 106 miles an hour off the barrel. Ildefonso with a double.
Yeah, I mean, Ben's going to continue to attack with the fastball, so you love what he's doing there. That ball just caught a little bit too much of the plate, and Ildefonso put a great swing on it and jumped on that 93-mile-an-hour fastball down and in.
So leadoff man in scoring position. That's the first hit for either side. Here's Samuel Fisher now hitting from the left side. Swings on the first one, bounces it foul, first base side, 0-1. And then for the Flames, you know, you kind of touched on it too. Put these guys in an early hole. Punch early, punch hard. And, you know, you hate to say it like this, but you lost 16 out of 18. If you're FIU, they may roll over. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, when you're on that type of skid, I mean, the confidence is down, the team's thinking about it, and if you can put them in a hole.
0-1 pitch, check swing, pretty good spot with a breaking ball, didn't get the call low, 1-1.
And if you can put them in a hole, those thoughts become a reality for them. They start, oh, man, here we go again. So you'd like to jump on them early and keep on punching.
1-1 pitch off the plate inside with the cutter. 2-1 now on Fisher, and also for the Flames, getting the run game going. We've seen it already, right? I mean, we talked about the struggles for FIU throwing out base stealers. As a team, they're not good. Their catcher today is 4 for 45 coming in. 2-1 pitch, a roller out to second, gloved by Swafford. Runner will go to third. Swafford's throw to first in time to get Fisher as Ildefonso moves up 90 feet. There's one out. But we've seen the run game already produce a run for the Flames, a couple of runs really for the Flames in that first inning.
Yeah, I mean, it's you got to score how the game is allowing you to score. And right now they're not getting balls to swing at, so they're taking their free passes, showing some great discipline up there, and then the aggressiveness on the bases, the double stolen bag.
Mario Travella, the hitter now, takes low and away, ball one.
The double stolen base by Marsh and Jaffe put them at second and third. The forced balk, which is Marsh dancing on the third base line, throws the pitcher off, picks up the run, advances Jaffe to third, and then they do situational hitting and tap it in.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Runner coming home, and he is going to be out from me to you. Ildefonso, ill-advised, took off from third base on a grounder straight to Jordan Jaffe. He slings it home, and the tag out rather from Tucker Moore for the second out of the inning on the fielder's choice.
Yeah, that's an easy decision there from Jaffe, an ill-advised decision by Ildefonso. When you're at third base, the coach is reminding you, hey, third base is even with the bag.
Left-handed hitter at the plate now. This is Luca Reyes, the left fielder, and he takes a strike, 0-1.
And when the third baseman is even with the bag, you're holding on any hot shots to the corners. You'd only be able to leave if it was a chopper or something slow tapper. You can't just break on contact. He broke on contact, and he was a sitting duck there at the plate.
0-1 pitch, in for a strike, quickly 0-2 on Reyes with 2 outs and a runner at first. Liberty leading FIU 2-0 in the top of the second. And Reyes at the plate hitting .241 with 5 homers. Here's the 0-2. Check swing. That one just off the top shelf of the outside corner. 96-mile-an-hour fastball. It's 1-2. Travella, the runner at first, with 2 down here. Flames have the shift on. 3 infielders on the right side for the lefty hitting Reyes. And a swing and a foul back on another 96-mile-an-hour heater. Still 1-2. Blair trying to work around a leadoff double here in the second inning. Here's the 1-2. Runner from first takes off. The pitch is high. There is no throw to second from Tucker Moore. Stolen base for Travella. That is his first of the year. Flames almost look like they forgot about him over there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Blair ready with a pitch to Reyes. Here it comes, 2-2. Check swing. Yes, he did. Strikeout ends the inning. Reyes wanted an appeal to the bases, but Chris Engstrand said, I got this one. Second strikeout for Ben Blair, and FIU fails to score in the second. We go to the bottom half. Liberty 2, FIU zip. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flame Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Follow us on social media. Search LFSN Radio on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for great content from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flame Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
2-0 Liberty on top of FIU as we head now to the bottom half of the second inning. Earlier brought you our keys to the game, presented by the Retirement Key podcast from Abish Financial Services. Abish, the official advisor of Liberty Flames Athletics. Find the Retirement Key podcast on Apple or Spotify. 8-9-1 in the lineup due for the Flames here against Preston Prince. It'll be Tucker Moore leading things off. Flames catcher hitting from the right side. And he takes the first one from Prince, just to tick off the outside corner. 1 ball and no strikes. Tucker Moore comes in hitting .222. This is 18th game and his 10th start. 1-0. There's a line drive foul. Left field line. Off the bricked hitting facility down there. Picked up by a youngster. Skipping school today, I guess. I don't know. 1 ball, 1 strike. Maybe it's spring break.
Checking my watch. I was like, wait a second.
I always have to check my watch. I have to check the time of year. I don't even think about that stuff anymore. The 1-1. Here's a grounder slowly hit towards short. Coming in on it is Travella. Throw to first. Close play. Got him by about a step. Aiden Sweat, first base coach, signaling to the dugouts. Take another look at this.
Yeah, it was a good hustle down the line. That's a good 90 feet by Moore. Travella just took his time on the exchange. I don't know if he just struggled to grip it, but it was definitely a bang-bang play, worthy of maybe taking a look. We'll see what the Flames do here.
Chris Engstrand, the crew chief, and Dominic Toledo, the third base umpire, will go underneath to look at this. So we got our first challenge of the ball game here. Flames leading 2-0 in the bottom half of the second. And they're fighting for an infield hit for Tucker Moore.
Did you get a look at the replay?
Briefly. I think it was bang bang. I mean, Moore might have got there right about the same time the throw did. What do you think? Tough to tell from that angle.
Yeah, that's a tough angle. I don't think there's anything there that would overturn the call.
Need to see. Yeah, there we go. That's the side we need to see now. He might have beat it.
They got to slow it down. I still don't see enough to overturn the call. Oh, it's close. It's close.
From what I'm seeing, and I agree, it's tough, but I think his foot touches that green bag over there right as the glove is getting in, or the ball is getting into the pocket of Cohal's glove. And if that's the case, he'd be safe, right? But to your point, call on the field is out.
Yeah, if the call on the field was safe,
probably leave that alone.
I think you leave it.
Well, here we go.
It was quick, though.
Quick review. We've got the word here from Chris Engstrand, the crew chief, and the home plate umpire. Tucker Moore is still out.
Yeah, he said he confirmed. It was, although his microphone was off, I did hear him. Confirmed the call. So whatever he saw confirmed the out call. It was really close. Could have gone either way, though.
Flames lose a challenge. 1 out in the second inning. And now Josh Campos coming to the plate. Had a couple of home runs last weekend at Kennesaw State, including a big one on Friday night, the 10th inning. A scoreless game. Takes a first pitch strike on a fastball, 0-1. Flames leading 2-0 here in the second. That ball game was a classic with the Flames and the Owls on Friday night. 9 innings, scoreless ball. 0-1 pitch. Called strike at the knees with a changeup. It's 0-2 on Campos. Comes in hitting an even .300 with 5 homers, 18 RBIs. The 0-2 from Prince. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on the changeup. Prince with his 3rd strikeout. That's the 2nd out of the 2nd inning. Go back to the top of the order now with Tanner Marsh.
A couple pretty good pitches there to Campos. I mean, he is swinging a hot bat, and I was going to say, I mean, this is the kind of production you'd love in your 9-hole, right? I mean, he's one of your hottest hitters, but was fooled on that off-speed pitch from the lefty there.
Marsh reached on a walk and scored on a balk in the first inning. Also has a stolen base so far today. First one at the knees for a strike, 0-1. You got to have good feet to steal a base. Good Feet Store can help your feet feel their best. Find the store nearest you at goodfeet.com. 2 out, the bag's clear. 0-1, smash to the left side. What a diving grab by Fisher. The third baseman laying out to his left. Robs Tanner Marsh of a base hit and puts a lid on the bottom of the second inning. Sometimes you got to tip your cap to the other guy. Flames go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the top of the third in Lynchburg. Liberty on top, 2-0 over FIU.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the out-of-town scoreboard, built by Frank Good Builders.
Well, here it is 2-0 Liberty over FIU as we take it to the top of the third inning. Elsewhere, around Conference USA, everybody else getting underway later tonight. So 1 game in progress at the moment. Across the way in Blacksburg, Virginia Tech trailing Stanford 2-0. Game 1 of that ACC series. Number 9, Virginia at Boston College coming up later at 3 o'clock. And then team that the Flames will see next Tuesday, number 14, NC State in Atlanta for a very tough series at third-ranked Georgia Tech. The Yellow Jackets 19-5, the Wolfpack 18-7. They will play at 7 Eastern tonight. The old Rusty C, Russ Chandler Stadium in Atlanta. Conference USA. Next earliest game starts at 5 o'clock. Kennesaw State's at Delaware. And then everybody else 7 o'clock and later. Flames will be on the road at Western Kentucky next weekend. 4-game road swing. Hilltoppers 14-11, 3-3 in CUSA. They're at Sam Houston this weekend. Ben Blair back to work facing Vicente Feliciano and misses with ball 1, low and outside. Western Kentucky just picked up a win over Louisville the other night. A pitch in for a strike, 1-1 now on Feliciano, the second baseman. Good week for CUSA. They beat Louisville. Kennesaw State beat 7th-ranked Georgia this week in the midweek. 1-1, sent foul back, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Missouri State assaulted Oklahoma State the other night. 16-2 game.
Ooh.
in 7 innings.
We know that lineup can put up some runs.
Absolutely. Carter Bergman had a couple homers in that one. I think they hit 5 as a team. Tucker Moore a little dinged up, I think, after that last foul ball there from Feliciano.
Yeah, I think the foul ball caught him either on the free hand. I'm not sure. Oh, off the glove hand. Off the wrist.
Tough life as a catcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch to Feliciano. Swung on. There's a high fly ball to right, but absolutely no carry. DiCandido coming in. That'll parachute into his glove. And that's out number 1 in the 3rd. Out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders. Telling you, Ryan, Conference USA is tough this year. Flames leading 2-0 here over FIU. Eris Rivera, the catcher, coming up. And this team's got 7 ball clubs right now in the top 100 in the RPI. Pitch to Feliciano. Big swing and a miss. Home run cut, but came up empty, 0-1. Missouri State at last check, I think they were 5 in the country. Jacksonville State off to that really hot start. The 0-1. In for a strike. 0-2 now. Jacksonville State, they lost their first 2 games of the season. They've won 21 out of 24 since.
Wow. Trending the other way.
Yeah.
Unlike FIU.
Correct.
The Flames' hope continues to slide the way they are.
0-2 pitch, swung on, missed the breaking ball for strike 3. Rivera quickly dismissed. 3rd strikeout for Ben Blair, and that's out number 2 in the 3rd.
Yeah, and you love to see Conference USA in their midweek games competing against the teams you've mentioned, pulling some of those so-called upsets. Maybe in the midweek they're not so much of an upset because midweeks are always a gamble, but it's just great for the conference to have that many teams up in the top 100.
Cooper Rasmussen now takes a cutter outside and low. 1 ball and no strikes on the lefty. 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging. Flames lead at 2-0 in the top of the 3rd. 2 out, nobody on. That pitch swung on, missed. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Ben Blair's got the cutter out and working right now. One pitch. Parks that one at 94 miles an hour on the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Jordan Jaffe moving over to the right side of the infield now. 3-man shift on with the lefty up. Here's the 1-2. Missed off the plate outside with the cutter. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Rasmussen. Blair, 6'3", 195-pounder out of Gretna, Virginia. Is 2-2. Strike 3 called. 96-mile-an-hour heater right down the middle. Strikeout number 4 for Ben Blair, and down go the Panthers 1-2-3 without a whimper in the 3rd. We'll go to the bottom half. Liberty on top of FIU 2-0 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com. The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The Flames play here. You're locked into Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
2-0 Liberty over FIU. Game 1 of this 3-game CUSA series. Nick Pierce and Ryan Mall with you on a Friday afternoon. Originally, this was a 4:05 start, but there is rain expected here. It's supposed to be moving in within the next hour and a half or so. And steadily starts to pick up throughout the late afternoon, evening hours. So 2 clubs, with the blessing of Conference USA, move things up 3 hours. Ryan Drum, the hitter now, bats from the right side. Pitch from Prince is in for a strike. 0-1 the count.
Yeah, good decision by Coach LaCroix and the staff. I always felt like I was 50% coach, 50% weatherman. Always had the multiple apps up checking radars.
0-1, misses just off the plate outside, a ball and a strike. Well, I fancy myself a weather nerd. I like following it. I like following all the storms and predictions. And so Coach LaCroix asked me before the game today, I said, "You're a weather professional. What do you think?" 1-1, foul back, 1-2.
I was checking the hourly. It says it's starting to come in, I think 70% at 4. So perfectly timed to move this up to the 1 o'clock start.
And even if you get a little bit of rain, maybe from the 6th or 7th inning on, you're playing on turf. 1-2 pitch, taken strike 3. 93-mile-an-hour fastball from Prince in a good spot. Down goes Ryan Drum for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, pretty good located fastball there away to get Drum looking.
Well, after a really rough first inning where it looked like Prince may not make it very deep into this game, all of a sudden he set down 5 in a row with 3 strikeouts. Here's Jordan Jaffe, and he takes the first pitch strike on a breaking ball, 0-1.
Yeah, and this is what you don't want if you're Liberty. You don't want him to settle in, find his groove, start to mix off-speed pitches and command to both sides of the plate, which he's starting to show after a poor start.
0-1, cutter sent foul back, and it's 0-2 now on Jordan Jaffe. Jaffe a walk, stolen base, and a run scored already today. Flames with the 2 runs in the first inning have a 2-0 lead here in the third. Here's the 0-2 from Prince. There's a ground ball sharply hit up the middle. Diving, knocked down to his right. Feliciano, the second baseman, gets up and throws it away at first. Into the FIU dugout. Jordan Jaffe will be given second base. Probably be a base hit and an error if I had to guess. And that's exactly what it's going to be.
Yeah, but Jaffe put a good swing on it, hit it right on the screws. And really good job defensively by Feliciano, extending. Felt like he had to rush a little bit, so try to throw from his knees and pulled it, and they were unable to pick it out of the dirt off the turf there over by Kohal. So goes down as a single and advances to second on the throw-in error.
Runner in scoring position with 1 down now for Jackson Sorensen. A mighty hack, but came up empty on an elevated fastball. It's 0-1. Flames looking to add on to the lead. Sorensen's got an RBI today on a ground out back in the first. Here's the 0-1. Chopper up the first baseline, foul, 0-2. I don't mean to keep harping on it, but man, and I know the point of the game is to hit the ball fair, but that foul ball he hit down at Kennesaw State, I mean, that's upper deck at a big league stadium. They said the exit velocity on that thing was like 114.
That's impressive. Was there a catcher here by the name of Sankey? Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, Becker Sankey.
Okay.
0-2 pitch, just missed outside 1-2. I think I know where you're going with this.
We were at Longwood.
Yep.
And we have a parking lot way up in left field foul. And Sankey hit I think it was back-to-back pitches, absolute moonshots. And in fact, I remember this, 2 foul balls or whatever. It was the longest foul balls ever I think I've seen in my life, but definitely at Longwood.
1-2 pitch, miss low and outside, 2-2.
And I remembered the report. It's like Sankey, he's trying to pull the ball, be careful, he's got juice, and we were I'm like, just please continue to keep him foul. Continue to keep him foul. I mean, they were absolute bombs.
2-2 downstairs, and a full count now on Sorensen, 3 balls and 2 strikes. I don't think he kept them all foul that weekend.
I just remember the foul balls, and they were the longest foul balls ever.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, a runner at second. And the payoff pitch, Sorensen swings and pops this one up. Shallow left field. Tough play, Travella going out. Shortstop makes the grab. And back to second goes Jordan Jaffe. That's out number 2. So Sorensen down for the second time today. It'll be up to Nick Barone with a 2-out hit here if the Flames were to add to a 2-0 lead. It was a hitter-friendly ballpark out there in Farmville, wasn't it? As I recall.
Yeah, you can get balls down the line pretty easily. Center field didn't carry as well, but.
Pitch to Barone. In for a strike, 0-1. I just seem to remember every time I went there, it felt like there were high-scoring games.
It might have had something to do with what we were rolling out on the mound, Nick. I don't know if I want to go back there, Nick. I've kind of moved on.
Understood. Here's the 0-1. Eyed away, 1 ball, 1 strike.
But that was also the Toman eras, and I do remember Jim, teaching the offensive approach to hit it down the line as opposed to the center field.
A lot shorter to that pole, big guy.
It was way shorter to left than it was to center, and
1-1 dribbled foul, 1-2.
And, if they could have turned the field that year, Liberty would have broken NCAA record in home runs down the left field line. So,
Ball and 2 strikes on Nick Barone. He reached on a walk his first time up. Here's the 1-2. Just taken high with a fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a guy that's kind of the opposite of that. He's got some pull side power, but he can use the whole field. Nick Barone. And when he's going well, it's usually when he's staying in the middle right side. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second is Jaffe, the pitch. Fouled away, still 2-2.
Yeah, and Barone does what you want, right? You're thinking middle of the field. That way, if you get beat, you can still do some damage to right, which he does. If you're slightly out front, you got pull juice, you can do some damage on the left field line. Using the whole field, it's a great approach.
2 out, the 2-2. Foul back, tough out here is Barone. Fouls off the fastball, still 2 balls and 2 strikes on the Flames left fielder. Wind is blowing out to right, maybe down toward the corner. Tough to tell with the flag angles out there. 2-2 pitch again. That one lined out to short. 1 bounce. Travella dropped it. Tried to pick it up, dropped it again. Somebody smothered that thing in cookie butter. It'll be an error on Travella. Second error on FIU in the inning, and they'll be on first and third with 2 outs.
Yeah, hard hit. 1 hopper, got Travella pinned back a little bit. Just struggled with the exchange. Not sure what's happened there, but he also struggled on that one that was bang-bang for the play at first, just getting out of the glove. So he's looking inside that glove right now, trying to figure out what's going on inside there. So we call those glove gnomes. They're hidden little people in there to continue to push the ball out.
Swinging a foul back out of the mid of the catcher. Off the bat of DiCandido, strike 1. It's now 4 straight games FIU's made an error. .965 fielding percentage coming in. That's 10th in Conference USA. So they have had their struggles defensively, really all around. Defensively, offensively, on the mound. 0-1 pitch upstairs. Runner takes off for second. Trying to draw a throw down to second base from Rivera. But Barone will just be given second on the stolen base. 1 ball, 1 strike on DiCandido.
Yeah, Liberty, we've seen it before. Likes to run that trap play with 2 outs to try to pick up a run. FIU's just not going to play the game with throwing the ball around the yard.
1-1 bounce foul to the right, 1-2. 2 strikes now on Riley DiCandido. He drew a walk his first time up. Flames trying to add to a 2-0 lead here in the home third. Base hit here could get 2, though. And the 1-2. Taken, strike 3. Tough call. DiCandido with a word for home plate umpire Chris Engstridge, shaking his head as he heads back to the dugout. Frozen on a 93-mile-an-hour fastball, and the Flames strand 2 in scoring position. We go to the top of the 4th. Liberty 2, FIU nothing from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
Here we go.
A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Get out your phones. Gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Sentra to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. Delete your video.
Like and share.
Sentra, caring for, caring about folks like John.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
This is Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the Carter Bank box score.
Liberty enjoys a 2-0 lead over FIU as we go to the top half of the fourth here in Lynchburg. Carter Bank box score. For the Flames, 2 runs, just 1 hit, no errors, 4 left on base. For the Panthers, no runs, 1 hit, 2 errors, and 1 left on. Ben Blair looking dynamite on the mound right now. And he deals a first pitch fastball for a called strike to Cole Cleveland as we lead off the top of the fourth, 0-1. Blair, 3 scoreless innings. He's allowed 1 hit, 4 strikeouts so far, no walks. 0-1, there's a drive. High and deep to right off the bat of Cleveland. That'll leave the yard. A long home run for Cole Cleveland. Makes it 2-1 Liberty.
Yeah, it looked like a cutter maybe that just left out over the plate. But Cleveland put a charge into it, had a great swing on it, and drove it out to right center there, no doubter.
410 feet for Cleveland. Exit velo of 101 miles an hour. That's his second home run of the year. Makes it a 1-run game. Aiden Cohol, the batter now. He swings on the first one, takes it foul to the right, 0-1. It was Cleveland that hit that deep fly ball foul in the first that DiCandido ran down near the wall. So he's gotten a couple good swings off on Blair.
Yeah, he's seeing the ball well, but like we always say, solo home runs don't beat you.
Cohol with a swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
But if you're the Flames, you would like to have a couple more runs on the board. A missed opportunity there, maybe to cash in a couple more in that bottom of the third. Don't want to let this Panther team hang around.
0-2 pitch. Check swing. Strike 3 called. Got him with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. The top of the zone. Cohol down looking for out number 1 in the fourth. Well, that's just it, and that's kind of what burned the Flames on Tuesday night as well, is missed opportunities earlier to get multiple runs in an inning.
Yeah, and I mean, some of that comes from, you go up there with a certain approach against the left-hander Prince. He struggles with command, so you're taking pitches.
Slider down and away to Andrew Ildefonso, the right-handed hitter, 1-0.
And then he flips the script. He settles down, starts to command stuff, and you're still in that, taking approach, making sure, and next thing you know, he's locked in, and you're unable to put runs on the board.
Swinging a ground ball, sharply hit to third. Jaffe up with it cleanly. Fires over to Sorensen at first in time for the second out of the inning. Hard hit, but on the ground right at somebody. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Samuel Fisher. Now the Flames on Tuesday against UNCG ended up leaving 5 men on base, or make it 6. But they had an opportunity early. Pitch low and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. With 2 on and nobody out in the second inning. Only got 1 run out of that. Next pitch, a strike. 1-1 now on Samuel Fisher. And then there was another game on Sunday against Kennesaw State where I think Flames had 2 on, nobody out in the second inning. Only got 1 run out of that one. Bases loaded, 1 out. 1-2 now, the count on Fisher.
Yeah, I mean, so for me, it's do you get too comfortable with your guy on the mound, Ben Blair, knowing that, hey, 2 runs, I feel good, that should be enough?
1-2 slider down and in, 2-2.
And you never want that complacency, and I don't think that's the case here. But that does happen, right? Like, there's your best guy. Like, we got him a couple. Maybe we're just not as locked in offensive as we need to be. In this case, I think it's more that Prince struggled with command and then found his command.
2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on a cutter. So Blair bounces back after the home run. He's got his 6th strikeout of the ball game, and FIU is set down in the 4th. But the homer by Cleveland makes it a 1-run game as we go to the bottom half of the 4th. It's Liberty 2, FIU 1 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
At Carillion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carillion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Enjoy Flames baseball with flexibility with a Flames 10-ticket pack. You can mix and match 10 tickets to the games of your choice for just $50. Get yours at libertyflamesbaseball.com.
Go to the bottom half of the 4th. Liberty leading FIU 2-1. Nick Pearson, Ryan Mal back here with you. As the Flames come to bat here against Preston Prince. Be the lower third of the order, starting with Easton Swafford, then Tucker Moore and Josh Campos. FIU head coach Rich Witten being interviewed on TV right now. And Rich, I love him, but I don't know how I feel about that mustache he's sporting now.
Yeah, Rich going with the stash. It's an interesting look. I like Rich. I've known him for quite some time.
Swafford swings on the first one and belts this to deep right. That will get over the head of Ildefonso. One hops the wall. Swafford with a slide into second. He's in there with a leadoff double in the bottom half of the 4th. Good start for the Flames.
Yeah. Swafford jumping the first pitch. I think it was a slider that just sat up there. Great job of getting the barrel to the ball and short hop the right field wall for a stand-up double.
Easton Swafford with his first extra base hit of the year. And for all the struggles of left-handed hitters against this guy, I mean, you show up to the ballpark, you're a little surprised Swafford's in the lineup and not maybe a Landon Seeley, or someone right-handed, right? I mean, but Swafford's just giving the Flames quality at bats despite the batting average as Tucker Moore takes a strike 0-1.
Yeah, and I mean, drawing walks, you got to do what you can when you're not swinging the bat well and until you can get the bat going. So it's just great to see him find ways on, like you mentioned, 11 walks on the year, finding a way to be productive, and then hopefully can get that bat going.
Tucker Moore bunts at this one foul straight back and now finds himself in an 0-2 hole. Yeah, 11 walks to just 6 strikeouts for Swafford. He's got a .413 on base despite hitting .156 coming in. So you continue to do things right like that, eventually you're going to get rewarded, and you got a pitch to handle there and didn't miss it. Here's the 0-2. Moore unable to move him over. A swing and a miss for strike 3. Got him on a changeup for out number 1 in the 4th inning. And that is the 6th strikeout now for Prince.
Yeah, really good changeup there to put Moore away. Prince has found his off-speed stuff. Missed opportunity for the Flames to sacrifice. They were trying to sacrifice there, were unable to execute, got down 2 strikes, and he was able to put him away.
There's Josh Campos now as Prince steps off the rubber and throws down to second to check on Swafford. Flames with a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Campos 0 for 1, struck out swinging his first time up. Pitch on the way. Lunge and a miss at a changeup. He's down 0-1.
Yeah, that changeup has given the right-handed hitting lineup a little bit of trouble. Prince has found it. From my angle, just a really good arm speed and deception. So what looks like the fastball arm speed and then just comes out of the hand roughly 10 mile an hour slower.
0-1 to Campos now. Instead of look back to second, he'll throw down that way. Campos, transfer from Florence Darlington Tech, where he spent the last 2 years. He's originally from Houston, Texas. Grew up playing golf, loved that sport. Eventually transitioned over to baseball. Check swing on a ball downstairs. 1-1 the count. Moved to North Carolina when he was a kid. He's the oldest of 4. His parents changed jobs. They moved to the Tar Heels State. His dad works at AT&T. His mom also works for a communications company. Throw down to second base. Runner gets back. Cousin played football at LSU for a spell. Athletic family. Check swing, strike called anyway, 1-2 now. Still loves playing golf. Picked up cooking and fishing as well.
Nice. Renaissance man.
Yeah, he's well-rounded. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Up and in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a lot of guys on this team that like going to play golf.
I thought you were going to say like to cook.
Well, there's a few of those too. Surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, I get a lot of guys that are football players that like cooking.
Okay.
Here's a 2-2 pitch to Campos with a man at second. Downstairs in a full count. He's worked it in his favor. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Josh Campos.
That makes sense. I mean, the caloric intake of those guys, the size of those guys, and the cost to eat out. I mean, imagine you're going to have to figure out how to feed yourself quantity.
Yeah, I don't know how good the rev share or the NIL money is for those guys, but, yeah, prices keep going up. Here's a 3-2. Low and away, he walked him. Good at bat by Josh Campos. 1 out, free pass. Flames have 2 on now as they turn the lineup back over with a 2-1 lead.
Shortstop number 1, Tanner Marsh.
Well, you need to find a way to add on here as Tanner Marsh comes to the plate.
Yeah, and this is the guy that's been coming up clutch. He's delivered a lot of clutch hits at this point in the season. He's the one that can make you pay for the free passes.
Marsh today 0 for 1. Turn, pickoff, throw down to second. Almost went wild into center field. Marsh hit one right on the screws his last time up. A liner that Fisher robbed him on. Nice diving catch over there at third base to end the second inning. Drew a walk, stole third base, and scored on a balk in the first. Marsh takes just off the plate outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Talked about how he's lowered his swing rate this year, something that the Flames track. It was starting to go up a little bit here over the last couple of games. They were working on that again here this week. Disciplined approach. 1-0 pitch down and in. Good block back there by the catcher, Rivera. 2-0 the count on Tanner Marsh, the right-handed hitter. Lights have come on here at the ballpark. Overcast skies, expecting rain later. Hopefully after we're done here. Whole reason they moved the game up to 1 o'clock today anyway. Step off, look down to second, and a very late throw down from Prince. He's already balked once today. The 2-0. Green light, fouled it off. Bounced to the left side. 2-1 now on Tanner Marsh. Marsh, 5-game hitting streak coming in. Grounds this one deep in the hole at short. Travella's got it. Goes to second for 1. Too high on the return to first. Wouldn't have got him anyway. That'll be a 6-4 fielder's choice. Campos erased at second base for the second out of the inning. The Flames will have him on first and third.
Number 36, Ryan Drum.
Brings up Ryan Drum now. First and third, 2 outs. Got to try to find a way to get at least one across here.
Yeah, the Flames are going to have to punch through here. Missed a couple opportunities there in the third. Here's another shot here. I know it's with 2 outs, but you got first and third, so you do have some options to, again, run a trap if you have to with the speed over at first with Marsh.
That ball bounces up off the carpet on the first pitch to Drum and goes to the backstop. That'll get a run home. Swafford in to score on the wild pitch. Makes it 3-1 Liberty. Marsh goes to second. Take him any way you can get him.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's the key there. Prince doesn't help himself there. Spikes went into the turf, unable to corral it. Bounces to the backstop, pick up a free run there for the Flames.
Runner in scoring position. You can get another man home here with a base hit. Popped up instead, left side. Travella, the shortstop on the outfield turf, will make the catch, and that's out number 3. Well, the Flames do get another run. 1 hit in the inning. No errors, 1 man left at second. And that'll take us to the top half of the 5th. Liberty leading by 2 again. 3-1 our score from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton, and people often ask me, what is the Good Feet store? I respond, we are an arch support store. When you come in, our staff is going to welcome you and listen to your needs. We want to learn about you, your lifestyle, your work, and the types of shoes you enjoy wearing. Then after measuring your feet, we are going to fit you from a selection of over 300 styles and sizes of arch supports. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your local HVAC experts. Online at callrogers.com.
Now back to more Flames baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty with a 3-1 lead in Game 1 of our 3-game series with FIU. Coming up, Game 2 tomorrow. That'll be a 2:05 Eastern start. And then the series finale Sunday morning at 11 a.m. 10:30 airtime for that one, to accommodate the travel schedule of FIU. Team flying commercial back to Miami after the conclusion of the series on Sunday. Right-hander Ben Blair headed back to the mound here with a 2-run lead once again, headed to the 5th. Blair has only allowed the 1 run on the mistake to Cole Cleveland, a homer to him. Outside of that, 6 strikeouts, no walks, 2 hits allowed. Facing the shortstop, Travella swings on the first pitch, grounder deep in the hole at short. Backhand pick, Marsh makes it look easy. Throws him out at first, 1 pitch, 1 out in the 5th. What have you liked in Ben Blair today?
Yeah, I mean, Ben's attacking with the fastballs. He's got the sink. He's got the 2-seamer that's running underneath the hands, inducing a lot of ground ball action. And then he's got the cutter going. And when he's got the fastball, the 4-seam, the 2-seam, and the cutter, he is very dangerous.
Facing Luca Reyes now. Left fielder takes the first pitch, called strike on the breaking ball, 0-1.
I like how you mentioned how easy he made that play look at short. Marsh is one of the best defensively that I've seen. It helps to be on the turf, but his actions are outstanding.
0-1 fastball misses down and in.
I mean, that ball,
1 strike.
That ball was hit hard into the 6 hole. He goes back, and it's how quick the exchange was to get that ball in the air, knowing that Travella can run a little bit.
There's a chopper out to the right side of the infield. Jaffe over there in the shift. He'll make the throw on to first. 5-3 on the put out there, 2 away.
Second baseman, number 1, Vicente Feliciano.
Well, that shift looks amazing when they hit it right to him, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's when, as a coach, you pat yourself on the back.
2 down now.
And when it goes the other way through the whole dugout looks at you like,
what are
really?
you doing?
And then I look back and go, we didn't execute the pitch.
Deferred blame.
That's right. We could finger point all day.
Yeah. Deferred responsibility. Feliciano, the hitter, he will have a word with Rich Witten, his head coach. I think Rich told him a joke. There was a little laughter there at the beginning.
He's probably talking about his mustache.
Yeah.
Rich is just trying to slow it down. Doesn't want Ben to have a really quick 1, 2, 3. Wants to give his pitcher, Prince, a little bit more rest time in between. And this is headed for a quick one. So just trying to break the rhythm here for Ben is why you call that offensive timeout.
Ben Blair, 2 outs in the 5th with a 2-run lead. And he fires a fastball in for a strike. Over the inner half, 0-1 the count. Blair with 6 strikeouts today, now 56 strikeouts and just 4 walks on the season. Pitch upstairs. Even the count now 1-1 on Vicente Feliciano. 0 for 1 with a fly out to right. Left-handed hitter waits, the 1-1. That one just missed downstairs with the cutter. 2-1 the count on FIU's second baseman. Play him a little more straight away, slightly to pull on the infield, straight up in the outfield. 2-1 from Blair. Lunge and a miss on the fastball. It's 2-2 now. Two out, bases clear in the top of the 5th. Ben Blair closing in perhaps on a 7th strikeout. Right-hander brings it. Swinging a pop-up instead, foul behind the plate. Tucker Moore sheds the mask and makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up and 3 down go the Panthers in the 5th. We're halfway home. Liberty 3, FIU 1. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
How would you like to track the next Flames baseball game from your very own private area in the Flame Train? Details on how to see the game from our right field locomotive. Just call 434-582-SEAT or go to libertyflamesbaseball.com to get on track.
Liberty 3, FIU 1 as we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Nick Pierce and Ryan Mao with you on this Friday afternoon. And Preston Prince heads back to the mound for the Panthers. Facing the heart of the order. He's 3rd time through it now. Jordan Jaffe, a walk and a single so far today. Let's see if the Flames can start to crack this thing open a little bit here. Big inning would be nice. Jaffe hitting from the right side. Pitch from Prince is high and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Jaffe's got 5 multi-hit games in his last 10. He's reached base safely in all 10 of those. Lashes this one foul out of play down the right field line. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, I mean, Prince has done a really good job of settling down. I mean, the start was really rocky. Walked 4 of the first 6 hitters, but has found his command since then.
1-1 sent foul back, and it's 1-2 on Jaffe. He's a guy they had high hopes for. I mean, they were excited to get him in the transfer portal from Rutgers in the offseason. They lost a ton of ball players down there. Some to the draft, some to New Holmes. 1-2 outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Think offensively for FIU, losing a guy like Brylan West. It's a big cog for them near the top of their order last year. Now he's hitting .375 at Miami. Keshawn Frett, 20 homers last year. He's playing independent ball now. That one fouled off at the plate by Jaffe, still 2-2. Then they had a couple pitchers get drafted. Easton Marks, right-hander, 19th round of the Rockies. Owen Puck, 18th round of the Nationals. They've really had to rebuild this thing. After winning 31 games last year, 13-13 in the conference. 2-2, bounces up in front of the plate. Good at bat here by Jaffe. He's worked it full, 3-2.
Yeah, and I'm just noticing how much Jaffe chokes up in his 2-strike approach. It's one of the higher choke-ups on the handle that I've seen. A couple inches of the knob are exposed here. So he's choked up, he's spread out his base, and he's going to fight off with 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. Chopper slowly hit past the pitcher, trickling out to third, and that'll be foul. Still 3-2 on Jordan Jaffe. Called foul at home plate by Chris Engstrand, the crew chief. Would have been a tough play. I didn't get him on the foot, did it?
I don't think so. I was curious what it hit because the way it bounced off.
3-2 again. Swinging a pop-up foul, first base side. That'll get out of play. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. But they do like some of the guys they brought in. Cohal over there at first base, who replaces Brylan West. He was a guy that had some good offensive numbers at a couple previous stops. In fact, FIU had played against him. He had a big game against the Panthers. Couple homers. Here's a 3-2 again. Jaffe hits this one sharply on the ground to third. Fisher's up with it. Fires to first in time there. And there's one away in the 5th inning. And Rich Whitten told us before the series, he said his recruiting pitch was something like, look, if I'm going to look at your recruiting video and it's all us on there and you hitting home runs at our place, I need to at least get you back down here.
Let's just stay here and switch uniforms and come play for us.
You like hitting here so much.
That's right.
And it worked, as it turns out. Jackson Sorensen, the hitter, 1 out, nobody aboard. Flames leading 3-1 in the 5th. And the first pitch is a breaking ball just off the outside corner for ball 1. Sorensen 0 for 2, ground out RBI in the first, pop out to short in the 3rd. Sends this one foul straight back, and that'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike on Jackson Sorensen. But I think, too, they got kind of beat in a way they didn't expect in terms of the transfer portal. They had a lot of junior college players on their team. Here's the 1-1. Taken high with a fastball, 2-1. And when last year, you might remember that ruling was made in court where junior college players, their JUCO years didn't count against their eligibility. And I think FIU was under the impression a lot of those guys were going to come back, and they didn't. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. It's 2-2. They got their degrees, and with their final year of eligibility, elected to go elsewhere. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Jackson Sorensen. 2-2. Lunge and a foul tip. Stays alive, still 2 balls and 2 strikes. No ill will. Coach Whitten talking about it before the series. But it was just the reality of the matter. They had to go back out, and it sounded like they were somewhat in scramble mode.
Yeah, I mean, you can't have ill will because you obviously benefit as well in situations.
2-2, swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Sorensen down on strikes. That's out number 2 in the 5th.
You know, and being an FIU, you're going to lose some of your big-time players who want the bigger stage, so Miami makes sense. Probably local kids, too, that have always had that dream of getting there, and so I could see that happening, and then you get rewarded, too. But you can pull kids down from the Northeast who are having great years and give them to play in South Florida.
Fastball upstairs to Nick Barone, 1 ball and no strikes. That's 7 strikeouts for Prince now. 2 away in the 5th. Liberty leading at 3-1. Here's the 1-0. And for a strike, evens the count of 1-1. But what I thought was telling was, despite the struggles that they're in right now, and he said, Rich Whitten was honest. He said after Sunday's game, when they only got 4 hits, he was as frustrated as he's been with this group. Foul back 1 and 2. But he told him, he said, look, if I could go back and re-recruit, rebuild this roster, do it all over again, I'd recruit every single one of you. I'd do it exactly the same way. Still has a lot of belief in this bunch. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody aboard. The pitch up and in over the head of Barone as he ducks down to get out of the way. The count evens at 2-2.
Yeah, and I mean that's the right message from Coach Whitten. There's nothing you can do right now anyway, right? I mean,
right.
So you've got to let these guys know that you're behind them and you believe in them and try to get something going because there's no transfers midseason.
2-2 pitch just missed off the outside corner. It's 3-2. Not yet anyway.
I was about to say, at least last time I checked.
That might be coming next.
The JUCO thing where you don't get the 2 years, that whole thing surprised me. So who knows at this point.
Payoff pitch. Barone swings and fouls it back. Still 3-2. Yeah, that'll be the next thing. We'll start having in-season trades.
Yeah, maybe just one deadline. Maybe just one trade. You know, I don't know if it's pre-conference or maybe the halfway mark, something along those lines. But one time, if you're not like where you're at, maybe we can jump from there. But that's going to mess up with the academic side, I think, mid-semester.
3-2 is downstairs. That's ball 4. Well, that's never stopped anyone before.
Nope.
Barone goes to first. He's walked for the second time today. 2-out free pass extends the inning. And despite the 7 strikeouts, that's also 6 walks now for Preston Prince. His pitch count's got to be getting up there. So it looks like FIU's bullpen's going to start to work. Yeah, Prince now at 98 pitches.
Yeah, and most of those came in the first inning. I mean, 4 of the walks in the first inning. He's done a great job of settling back down, but he's probably starting to run out of gas.
DiCandido, the hitter now, takes a fastball just off the outside corner. That one only at 90, 1 ball and no strikes.
I mean, to this point, he's had the 3 appearances coming in with only 8 innings total. And you mentioned battling some sort of injury.
Runner goes, pitch low, throw down to second base is going to be late. We'll see if they go stolen base or wild pitch on that. I couldn't tell if he was running.
It was definitely a delay or he read it in the turf. So we'll see how it's eventually scored here.
I might lean stolen base on that one.
To me, it looked more like a DBR, dirt ball read, or I guess turf ball read here, TBR. Okay.
FIU is challenging. What are they challenging? There's been a pitch thrown since the play at second base. Right?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. So they will challenge.
They're going to challenge,
okay.
I guess, the play at second. I don't know that there was anything really to take a look at unless he came off the bag. So.
By the way, we'll go as a stolen base for Nick Barone.
Yeah, so it looked like Barone, he was not out of the gate, trying to jump that for a stolen base. Looked like he read down angle on the pitch. Catcher picked it cleanly through to second. And I'm waiting to see a replay, but I thought Barone was in there.
I did too.
When I watched it live. Unless, again, the tag stayed on and he popped off. I don't know. We'll have to wait for the replay.
Which now, as middle infielders, you're taught to keep that tag on the entire way through the play because of instant replay now.
Yeah, where in the past it used to be you swipe the tag.
Right.
That was the teach. Now it's hold. But from the first look at it, I mean, Barone's in there. Tag goes on late. I'd like to see the review all the way through so I can see if he does pop off the bag, but they didn't show us that.
That would be the only thing. Nick definitely gets in there. We're not seeing it the whole way through if he ever comes off the bag. To your point, I think that's the only thing that might overturn this. It was a feet-first slide for Barone. Typically, you don't see guys come off or overslide unless they just stumble when they pop back up.
Right, it's the pop up.
Yeah.
All that momentum, if you slide a little late, comes crashing in the bag and you do pop off. But we'll see what the call is here in a second.
Chris Engstrom, the crew chief, coming out along with Dominic Toledo. Barone still safe at second base. Actually, I take that back. That wasn't Toledo. That was Randall Hundley, first base umpire, who went underneath with him. So a stolen base for Barone, and he's got 2 more steals today. He's 12 for 12 now on the season. Base hit here could extend the lead. 3-1, Flames lead it. And a 2-0 count on DiCandido. The pitch. Hop up high, 3 balls and no strikes. Easton Swafford on deck, a right-hander up in the bullpen for FIU. And Prince over 100 pitches. Here comes his 3-0 to DiCandido. That's in for a strike. It's 3-1. Generous call there, top of the zone. 3-1, still a hitter's count. And that one is roped out into left center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Barone hits the bag at third. He will score. Base hit and an RBI on a 3-1 count for Riley DiCandido. He drives in his 22nd of the year, and the Flames lead 4-1 in the 5th.
DiCandido, great job of getting to an advantage count. 3-0, gets the breaking ball, takes it. 3-1, hunts the breaking ball, and delivers that RBI 2-out hit into left center field. Just a great piece of hitting. I would assume if you're Coach Witten here, you're going to stay with this matchup, the left-left. This might be the last hitter for Prince, I would think.
Well, Swafford banged one off the wall against him last time up. Swings on the first pitch here. A fly ball to shallow left center. That'll hang up there for Cleveland. And the center fielder puts it away for out number 3. Well, the Flames pick up another run. They do it on 1 hit. They take advantage of a 2-out walk. 1 man left aboard. We put 5 in the books in Lynchburg. Liberty leads FIU 4-1 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
You're listening to Flames Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the out-of-town scoreboard, built by Frank Good Builders.
Well, here in Lynchburg, it's a 4-1 lead for the Flames over FIU. Elsewhere around Liberty Athletics, Flames softball across the street. Move their series opener up to 2 o'clock, taking on Delaware today. Game 1 of a 3-game set. Try to get you a score on that one. Lady Flames 7-game win streak snapped on Wednesday night at UVA in a 2-1 loss. Right now, Liberty leading 3-0 over Delaware. Lady Flames still hitting in the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Nothing else happening at the moment in Conference USA. Everybody else playing under the lights tonight. The ACC, 1 game in progress. Virginia Tech and Stanford tied at 3 over in Blacksburg. They're in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And not a lot of early college games on a Friday. Aris Rivera, the batter now for FIU, facing right-hander Ben Blair. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Although the Major League season is underway now. Big League's got it going on Wednesday night with the Giants and Yankees in San Francisco. And then a handful of games yesterday, a few more opening the year today. The 0-1. This is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Did your Braves open up yet?
Tonight. They've got the Royals in Atlanta. Cubbies lost yesterday.
Yeah, I thought you'd bring that up.
1-1 in for a strike, 1-2.
The Nationals got him.
Hey. You know, I saw an interview with Anthony Rizzo the other day. You know, he's retired now doing TV. 1-2 low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He said he loved opening day because if you lost the first one, no one cared.
You know, had a rough opening day? Paul Skeens had a rough opening day.
Did he? 5 in the first. Didn't get out of the first inning against the Mets yesterday.
Got to trade that guy.
2-2, grounded up the middle. Marsh comes to get it at short, and he will throw out Rivera at first for out number 1 in the 6th. You know, they might trade him, but it won't be because of that.
Yeah, you got to dump that guy. You got to cut your losses. I mean, that guy couldn't get you one solid inning opening day. All jokes aside, he's the best going right now in my opinion.
Probably so. Here's Cooper Rasmussen.
But I think his ERA is a 65 or 67 at the moment.
That'll come down a bit as Rasmussen fouls this one away to the left, 0-1. I mean, between him and Tarek Skubal, I mean, I don't know who you – it's just a shame where the game is right now. I mean, those guys, instead of talking about how great they are for their ball clubs, it's all about, well, what's their future? Here's a line drive into right. That'll fall for a base hit for Rasmussen. 1-out single here in the 6th inning. Because no one expects the Tigers or the Pirates to be able to hold on to either one of those guys long term.
Right. Just so you know, Paul Skeens, 67.5 ERA for those who are tracking that.
Here's Cole Cleveland now. He had a long home run his last time up. Flames lead at 4-1 here in the 6th, and the pitch to the left-handed hitter outside, 1 ball and no strikes. I always used to like to look when pitchers would still hit. After the first week or 2 of the season, you'd have a pitcher leading the league in hitting. Like 350 or something, had like 2 base hits.
2 for 2.
Yeah. Throw to first, runner back. Runner on first, 1 man out in the top of the 6th.
I always loved watching a pitcher just get fastballs and just somehow magically throw the barrel there and land a bomb.
Throw to first, runner gets back safely.
Bartolo Colon.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to bring up.
Bartolo Colon.
The 1-0. Off the plate outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Although I got to tell you, after watching the universal DH the last couple of years, I don't really miss pitchers hitting anymore.
Yeah, I couldn't hit, so I didn't want to hit, and I was okay with it.
2-0 pitch, just missed outside, 3-0. I mean, there's a comedic side to it, and we have fun with it, but overall, I think the game is better with 9 true hitters in the lineup. The pitch. That's in for a strike on Cleveland. And the count now 3-1.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. You know, the purist says, you got to let him hit because that's the way the game was originated. But as a pitcher that didn't like to hit and couldn't hit.
There's a drive, right center field. Campos on the run, lays out, makes a beautiful catch. Might have him at first. The throw coming back, though, is off target. Needed a relay man. Rasmussen scampers back to the bag, but what an outstanding diving grab by Josh Campos in center. And now Bradley LaCroix is out of the dugout, trotting that way. Campos just put up the thumbs up, but he is slow to get up out there off the turf.
Yeah, what a spectacular play by Campos. That ball was torched, and I thought absolutely going to be down in the right center gap for extra bases. And just the ground that young man covers is really impressive. Full extension catch. He's back up on his feet. Trainer's coming out, and he's giving him a thumbs-up, waving him off, telling him he's okay. So looks like everything's all right there. Had a shot at doubling him up, but just a tremendous defensive play.
Dan Brewster and Bradley LaCroix waved off. Campos may have maybe knocked the wind out of himself or something when he hit the carpet. Gets back up to his feet. He just continues to turn in magnificent play after magnificent play out there. He had a couple really good ones over the weekend last week at Kennesaw State. Keller Bradford, the pitching coach, out now, talking with Ben Blair. He hadn't paid him too many visits this year. Tucker Moore, part of the discussion as well here, with the Flames leading at 4-1 and 2 out now in the 6th. Cole Cleveland with some solid contact off of Blair every time he's been up today.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say is there's been some really good swings by Cleveland. You know, the F9, the home run, and then robbed on what would be a double or triple in the gap there by just the tremendous play of Campos. Seeing the ball well, but Ben's able to get that out recorded and has a shot at putting up another 0 on the board here if he can take care of Cohall.
Cohall stands in from the left side. The pitch lined but foul. Out of play to the right, 0-1. Cohall 0 for 2. Fly out to left and a strikeout looking. Again, the Flames leading at 4-1 in the top of the 6th. Hits even at 3. And FIU with a couple of errors. Runner at first, 2 down. And the 0-1 from Blair. That's in there for a strike. Cutter lands and it's 0-2. Yeah, I was going to say there's not even really any early games in the MLB to talk about. Going back to the scoreboard, 0-2 pitch, fastball high, 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. We're one of the few games happening at any level right now.
All eyes on Lynchburg.
Yeah, how about that? Earliest MLB game isn't until 4:35. Yankees at Giants. 1-2 inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Minors don't get going for another week, right?
Yep. So it's everyone's watching and tuning in. Flames baseball Friday afternoon.
No place should rather be. 2-2. Just got a piece of that. Fouls it back. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Flames have an active big leaguer, Mason Fluardi. No surprise, breaks big league camp with the Toronto Blue Jays. It's a big part of their bullpen all throughout their postseason run. 2-2 downstairs and a full count. 3-2 now on Cohall with the man at first. He'll be on the move here. Two out. Rasmussen edging away at first. Flames leading 4-1 in the 6th. 3-2 pitch. Runner goes. Swinging a pop-up foul. They'll get out of play to the left. Still 3-2. And in case you missed it, former Flames reliever Fraser Ellard, draft pick of the White Sox, he retired after last season. 28 years old. Had spent the last 2 or 3 years up and down between AAA and Chicago. Here's a 3-2 again with 2 outs. Runner goes again. Swing and a fly ball. Well hit. Deep center field. Campos back on a dead sprint. Slows in front of the warning track. Makes the catch in front of the wall for out number 3. Got a great read on that one. Cohall with a deep fly out to center. That's out number 3. FIU strands a runner at first in the 6th. We go to the bottom half. Liberty 4. FIU 1 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the 4th quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
Flames lead at 4-1 as we go to the bottom half of the 6th inning in Lynchburg. Nick Pearson, Ryan Mao with you. And Liberty gets into the FIU bullpen here. Right-hander Bryce Turner on to take over for Preston Prince. Pitching change brought to you by Haley's Appliance and Outdoor. Turner, 6'7", 250-pound lefty. Sophomore out of Rockledge, Florida. Righty. Said lefty. Last guy was a lefty. This guy's a righty. So another tall drink of water out there, Ryan, as the Flames go to work here in the 6th.
Yeah, it's a big guy out here. 6'7", 250, big right-hander coming at you. Numbers are just okay. 9 appearances, 15 and a third innings pitched, 12 hits, 16 strikeouts, 11 walks, and an 8.80 ERA.
He'll go to work here against Tucker Moore. Give you the line on Prince in just a moment. There's a line drive to left, and that will stay fair. That ball ticketed for the corner. Tucker Moore on his way to second. A rude greeting for Turner. And a leadoff double for Tucker Moore and the Flames here in the bottom half of the 6th. Good start to the inning, though, as the Flames look to tack on.
Yeah, Moore just jumped the first pitch, and that is a rude awakening for a guy just entered the game trying to get settled in. Great job by Moore getting the barrel to that pitch on the inside half and driving down the left field line for a stand-up double. And now you got Campos, one of the hottest hitters, going for the Flames with a runner in scoring position.
Josh Campos stands in for the right-hand side. A couple of nice defensive plays in the top half of the inning. Takes the first pitch called strike. 75-mile-an-hour breaking ball makes it 0-1. So the line on Prince today, 5 innings of work. Gave up 4 earned runs on 3 hits with 6 walks. Season high. 7 strikeouts. Also a season high. Pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Through 105 pitches, 60 of them for strikes, and 45 balls. 0-2 on Campos, who struck out and walked today. The 0-2. Grounded to short. Travello's got this. Tucker Moore parks it at second base, and the throw to first is in time to get Campos one away. So that won't get anything done. We go back to the top of the order now with Tanner Marsh. Flames leading at 4-1. Marsh hitless today, but he's been on twice. Once with a walk, once with a fielder's choice. Right-handed batter takes a breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. A tough angle from Turner for the hitter to pick up on. Was talking to Rich Witten about him the other day. A little bit of ride to the fastball. You'd think it's more of a sinker style pitcher, just looking at his release. Swing and a miss. On the next one, it's 0-2. He'll run it up to about 87, but the ball gets in on you kind of quick. He's got that slow breaking ball as well. The 0-2 yanked it outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, 85 to 87 used to be a decent velocity. Nowadays, it's kind of on the lower end, but when you're 6'7", it plays, of course, a lot faster than that. So even though it's 85, 87, it's probably playing more like 90, 91.
Here's the 1-2 from Turner. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There you go. 87-mile-an-hour pitch at the top of the zone. And Tanner Marsh couldn't get it. 2 out in the 6th.
Designated hitter number 36, Ryan Drum.
Brings up Ryan Drum now. Clouds looking to get a little bit thicker here over top of us. Again, we are expecting rain at some point as Drum takes a first pitch strike on the inside corner, 0-1. The wind is shifted, blowing in from right field now. 0-1 to Drum. Outside, a ball and a strike. Coca-Cola, a proud sponsor of Flames baseball on the radio. Stay tuned after the game for the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Coke, taste the feeling. The 1-1. Off the hands, pop foul back. It's 1-2 now on Ryan Drum. Hitless today, 0 for 3, a couple of strikeouts. First action in nearly a week. Tweaked his groin. Running after a fly ball in the 9th inning last Saturday at Kennesaw State. 1-2, ground ball hit to third, handled by Fisher. The throw on to first in time, and that's out number 3. Flames are set down in the 6th after the leadoff double by Tucker Moore. They can do no damage. We go to the 7th inning. Liberty 4, FIU 1. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America in logo wear.
Attention, Lynchburg!
The biggest selling month of the year is happening right now at Lynchburg Nissan.
And that means massive savings you do not want to miss. Drive away in a brand new 2026 Nissan with 0% financing for 60 months on select models.
Or save up to $8,000 off MSRP.
Upside down on your trade? No worries. We're offering up to 130% of fair KBB value. But don't wait, when they're gone, they're gone.
Get to Lynchburg Nissan today, where selection is at its best.
And remember, Lynchburg Nissan is home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty.
Lynchburg Nissan. Drive more.
Save more.
This is Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now to check the Carter Bank box score.
4-1 Liberty as we go to the top half of the 7th inning, game 1 of this 3-game CUSA series here with FIU. Look at the Carter Bank box score. Panthers a run on 3 hits, 2 errors, and 2 left on base. The Flames 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They've stranded 7. Ben Blair, another solid start. 6 innings of 1-run ball, 3 hits allowed, including a solo homer. No walks and 6 strikeouts. He's thrown 82 pitches, 54 of them for strikes, and just 28 balls. We'll go to work here against Andrew Ildefonso. Right on right matchup. First one in for a strike, 0-1. Shocker. Ton of first pitch strikes today, too. Ildefonso 1 for 2 with a double. Some scouts on hand watching Blair today as Ildefonso rockets this one right back up the middle. Sliding stab by Swafford behind the bag at second, but he will not have a play. It's a base hit for Andrew Ildefonso. Leadoff single in the 7th.
Yeah, Ildefonso's second single of the day. That one was a scary one, shot up the middle. Just missed Ben there, but nice job by the infield keeping it in. Limited that thing just to the single.
There has been some solid contact off of Blair today. Most of it's been from one guy, Cole Cleveland. Throw to first, runner back, but not nearly enough of it for FIU, a team coming in hitting just .243, dead last in the conference, 267th in the country out of 300 teams. They had hit 30 homers coming into today. That's 5th in Conference USA. There's ball 1 outside to Samuel Fisher, the left-handed hitter. Averaging 6 runs a game. That's 9th in the conference. Negative 65 run differential. And they're dead last in the league in stolen bases. So they're having a hard time really generating any kind of real offense as Fisher pops this up foul. Out of play to the right. It's 1-1.
Yeah, you're one-dimensional offensively, and if that's not going, you really struggle to put up runs. And, you know, Liberty struggled a little bit offensively of getting the bats going, but they had the running game. They had free passes.
1-1, swung on, missed a fastball at 93. It's 1-2.
You know, so when you have some other aspects to you, you can grind through some of those lulls when you're struggling to swing the bat. So Liberty obviously had had some things going on there, and then they were able to get everything going for the last couple of weeks.
1-2 pitch, taken strike 3. Cutter on the inner half. Down goes Fisher for the second time today. That's out number 1 in the 7th. Ben Blair with another strikeout. That's number 7 on the day for him.
And FIU just continues to struggle, and it's part of that's Ben Blair today, and you're facing a really good arm. But they don't run much. They don't put much, small ball together. They don't have anything to rely on when the bats go cold.
Mario Travella, the hitter, he takes low and outside. Ball 1. Flames leading at 4-1 in the 7th. Travella had as big a moment as anyone has had for FIU a week ago tomorrow, 6 days ago from now. Here's the 1-0. Foul back, 1-1. Walk-off grand slam in the middle game of that series against Sam Houston. They won at 12-11 to snap an 11-game losing streak.
Yeah, he was 3 for 5 with 2 home runs that day and a career-high 7 RBIs. So a heck of a day for Mario Travella.
Here's the 1-1. And for a strike 1 and 2. They were all going down to South Beach after that. Maybe that's why they got 4 hits the next day. No. But that was the frustration, though, going back to that earlier, is Rich Whitten talked about, had hoped that might be a moment that would kind of galvanize the team, get them going. 1-2 down and away, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and just could not maintain or sustain anything going into the next day. Flames have some bullpen action. Right-hander Tyler August, left-hander Josh Swink, both up and throwing. Blair trying to get through 7 innings again today. 2-2 to Travella. Off the plate inside, a full count, 3-2 now on the FIU shortstop. Blair has not walked anyone today. Didn't walk anyone last week either. Might be the second 3-ball count I've got him in. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Ben Blair with the strikeout, 92-mile-an-hour heater, gets Travella his 8th of the day and out number 2 in the 7th inning. Sinker on the outer half. Travella couldn't get it. Luca Reyes now, the left fielder, comes to the plate. 2 out and a runner at first. Flames leading at 4-1 in the 7th inning. Yanked that one inside, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Or 1 ball, no strikes. Now there's a strike, swing and a miss, 1-1. I think you got to go back to the Harvard series the last time Blair walked somebody. Here's the 1-1. Throw to first, runner back. Blair an out away from getting the Flames through 7 innings again today. The pitch, bounced foul up along the first base line. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Actually, I take that back. I missed it. He walked 1 last week. That's his only walk in the last 3 starts.
He's only had 4. I think you remember the
right, you would think that, right? Here's the 1-2. Just missed inside with a heater. 96-mile-an-hour fastball off the corner and a 2-2 count. Runner at first, 2 down in the 7th. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Reyes. The pitch. Check swing foul on a cutter, and that will keep the count the same, 2-2. This will be pitch number 100 for Ben Blair. With 2 out in the 7th inning, the right-hander fires. Foul back, and he will throw 101st. Foul ball got through the netting up above us here. Look out below. That window wasn't closed up here. You'd have had that one.
Yeah, I was ready to go.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Blair steps onto the rubber, checks the runner at first. Shuffles the ball in a black glove. Now fires. Swing and a foul on a cutter in. Reyes doing a good job here battling. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Left-handed hitter waits. The 2-2. Got him looking. Strike 3 called with a cutter on the inner half. Strikeout ends the 7th. And Ben Blair with his 9th strikeout of the ball game sets down FIU. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. Another dominant day for Ben Blair. 7 innings of 1-run ball. We go to the bottom half of the 7th. Time to stretch. Our 7th inning stretch is presented by Segra, offering customized business technology solutions. Learn more at segra.com. Flames 4, Panthers 1.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty Baseball head coach Bradley LaCroix. My family and I are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training champions for Christ on and off the field. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Memberships start at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Now back to more Flames baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Home half of the 7th, Liberty 4, FIU 1. Nick Pearson, Ryan Mao with you from the ballpark here in Lynchburg, and we got a new pitcher on here for FIU as well. They go to the bullpen, bring on a left-hander. This will be Cooper Foster taking over for Bryce Turner, who only went 1 inning, gave up 1 hit with a strikeout. So our first look at Cooper Foster. They don't have a ton of lefties down there, but Foster will get some work here in the bottom half of the 7th. His numbers this year, no record, 9.58 ERA, 8 appearances, 12 walks in just 10 1/3 innings to 13 strikeouts. He's also been hit around a little bit, 3.18 average against. I mean, as a staff, FIU has struggled as well. I mean, 7.83 team ERA, that's 11th in Conference USA. They average 6 walks per 9. Averaging almost 11 hits allowed per 9 innings. That's 11th in the league. Jordan Jaffe will lead it off for the Flames here in the home 7th against Foster. And the first one's cut on and foul tipped, strike 1. Chance to add on here, balloon this lead. The 0-1 to Jaffe. And for a strike, 0-2.
Yeah, when you have a staff that, as we can tell from their numbers, they're not where they want to be, you've got to find roles for people, and they may be very small roles.
0-2 pitch, chopper toward third, foul.
And that's the way you keep the game moving. That's the way you build confidence, and then you can start to extend guys once they are successful at that role. So, you know, Turner comes in, does his job, if you will, and Foster's obviously trying to get to that left-handed piece of the lineup for Liberty.
There's a line drive toward left. Reyes started in, now goes back and makes the catch. 1 away in the 7th for the Flames, brings up Jackson Sorensen. So he does get the left-on-left matchup here.
Yeah, and he should get it, 3 of the next 4 hitters, which is what Coach Witten was trying to get to. So able to get through the very dangerous Jaffe, who put a good swing on it. But now he gets the matchup he wants here, and this might be the role for a guy like Foster to settle into.
Pitch to Sorensen. Jammed him on the first one, a 2-hopper to short. Travella up with it cleanly, fires to first. 2 out quickly for the Flames in the 7th.
Left fielder, number 17.
Brings up Nick Barone now. Foster, 6'3", 175-pounder. Left-hander out of Gilbert, Arizona, by way of Chandler Gilbert Community College. They've got their share of junior college players on this club again. Nick Barone, the batter. Swings on the first one, drives this one to deep right. But there is Ildefonso tracking it to make the grab for out number 3. And quickly the Flames are set down in the 7th. 1-2, 3-0 doing. Good job by Cooper Foster, the lefty. We go to the 8th in Lynchburg. Liberty still on top, 4-1 over FIU. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams, find upcoming schedules, buy and download tickets to the next game, listen to podcasts, and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcast.
High fly ball, deep center field. Snyder going back. It's out of here!
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Enjoy Flames baseball with flexibility with a Flames 10-ticket pack. You can mix and match 10 tickets to the games of your choice for just $50. Get yours at libertyflamesbaseball.com.
Right-hander Tyler August on to pitch for the Flames, who make the Haley's Appliance and Outdoor call to the bullpen. Leading it 4-1, headed to the top half of the 8th inning here over FIU. Ben Blair done after 7 innings of 1-run ball. Gave up 4 hits, including a solo home run. No walks, 9 strikeouts, 102 pitches, 68 of them for strikes, 34 balls. Excellent work by the right-hander, and should have himself in line for another Conference USA Pitcher of the Week honor, perhaps. He's the leader in the clubhouse right now. August on for the Flames here to pitch. Junior right-hander out of Newcastle, Delaware, 6'3", 215-pounder. Second year with the Flames after transferring in from Delaware. And Ryan, probably been the Flames' best reliever this year.
Yeah, I mean, August has been their go-to guy, and when you get a performance like that out of your starting arm in Ben Blair, no surprise there, and you just want to try to get this game wrapped up as quick as possible so they go to their top reliever.
First pitch fastball at 93, in for a strike to Vicente Feliciano, 0-1 the count. Feliciano today 0 for 2, couple of pop-outs. 0-1, missed off the outside corner with a change. 1 ball and 1 strike. Talk about some of the recruits for FIU. Obviously, they're heavy in the state of Florida, but they get out and about. Feliciano from Auburn, Washington. 1-1, foul tipped, and it's 1-2 now. Transfer from Seattle.
Geographically, I don't know that you could be further from FIU.
I'm not sure. It'd be tough, wouldn't it? At least to be in the United States and do it. It's the 1-2 now to Feliciano. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Blows doors off the 94-mile-an-hour fastball. And there's one away in the top of the 8th. First strikeout for Tyler August.
Now pitching in the fifth spot, number 17, Hector Candelas.
And Hector Candelas will pinch hit for FIU now. Left-handed hitter coming up for Aris Rivera. Candelas stands in, facing August. And the pitch misses up and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Candelas, one of the returners for FIU this year, hitting just .200 though, 7 for 35 with a double on the year. 1-0 pitch, upstairs, 2-0. August ready with a 2-0 offering. That's in for a strike, 2-1. Fastball with 93. Candelas, hands raised behind the left ear flap of the batting helmet. The pitch, fastball 94, misses up and in, and August is falling behind now, 3-1. He's had a little bit of an issue with ball 4 this year. August 12 walks to 22 strikeouts coming in 17 2/3 innings. Here's his 3-1. Missed off the corner inside with a fastball. That's ball 4. 1 out walk to Candelas, the pinch hitter. He reaches, and that'll take us back to the top of the order. Liberty leading at 4-1 in the 8th. And Cooper Rasmussen, the hitter.
Yeah, you never want to walk the 9-hole. Rolls it over to the top of the lineup, so I know he's not happy with that. But to your point, he does struggle a little bit at times with free passes, but he's got the punch-out stuff to get himself out of jams.
August turns, throws to first, and back safely with a dive is Candelas. Rasmussen with 1 swing of the bat here could make it interesting. He's got 5 home runs this year. 1 for 3 today with a single. In a lot of ways, he's been their best hitter. First pitch, awkward check swing and a miss on the changeup. That's a good call there by Keller Bradford, 0-1. A 1 pitch from August. Instead to first, runner back. Now, if you're Tyler August, you get that funny swing on that first pitch, or if you're Keller Bradford here, you're calling pitches. Are you enticed to stay with that, or do you go back to his firm fastball?
I think you're enticed to stay with that. Looked like he was geared up for 94, 95 and didn't see the change. I'd stay with it.
0-1. Change up, foul away to the right. Right you are, 0-2 the count.
So now he saw it a little bit better. Still he's out front of it. Pulls it into the dugout over there. So you do have some options here. He wasn't as fooled as he was in the first one. So you might want to change it and elevate a fastball here, then come back to the change late if you want to.
They're set up that way. The throw goes to first instead. Flames shift. They bring Jaffe over to the right side now with 2 strikes on the left-handed hitter. Tucker Moore calling for this one at the top of the zone. Here comes the 0-2 pitch instead to first again. So I think you and Keller Bradford seem to be thinking along the same lines here. See if August can beat him to the spot. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to right field. That's got some carry to it. Going back, DiCandido at the fence, runs out of room. That's a 2-run homer off the bat of Rasmussen, and all of a sudden it's a 1-run ball game. It is 4-3 in the top of the 8th inning. He got the fastball and he didn't miss it. Rasmussen with his 6th of the year. Hit it 391 feet.
Yeah, fastball, tried to elevate, didn't get it quite up enough with the 2-strike count. And like you mentioned, Rasmussen has the ability to drive the ball to the yard. I thought something had to give there. August hasn't given up an extra base hit all year, and that being the first one.
Here's Cole Cleveland now. He's got a home run today. Takes a fastball inside, 1 ball and no strikes. And now if you're Liberty, you've been in a lot of one-run games, especially here lately. This is a one-run game now in the 8th. Nerves start to ratchet up a little bit here as that pitch misses high. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You look back at the 9-hole walk, right? I mean, we talked about earlier, solo home runs don't necessarily beat you. It's the multiple home runs. It's the 2-run shot, the 3-run shot that can really add up in a hurry.
Ball misses inside. 2-0 now on Cole Cleveland. Or make it 3-0 rather. Command starting to get a little bit squirrely here for Tyler August. 3-0 pitch. In for a strike with a fastball. It's 3-1. Now looking back at it, I didn't think that pitch to Rasmussen was terrible. He went to the top of the zone, and Rasmussen just put a really good swing on it. There's a good swing, but that'll go about a mile foul off the bat of Cleveland. Hooked it down the right field line, and the count's full, 3-2.
Yeah, I don't think it was a bad pitch. It just needs to be elevated more. And then I don't know if the 2-strike approach is there for Rasmussen. If he's not a 2-strike approach guy, you can obviously bury the changeup again. If he is a 2-strike approach guy, I like the call and elevate the fastball. Just got to get a little further up.
Here's a 3-2, and that's upstairs for ball 4. Now the tying run is on as the fastball misses up out of the zone to Cleveland. Second walk of the inning for Tyler August, and Aiden Cohall will be the batter. Flames have Josh Swink warming in the bullpen, and Bradley LaCroix is on his way to the mound. And for the Flames, or actually, take that back, this is Keller Bradford, the pitching coach. For the Flames, who've had some issues with their bullpen lately, you got to try to avoid, here we go again. Stellar start from Ben Blair today. 7 innings of 1-run ball. The offense gets you 4 runs today. Probably feels like it could have had more. But be that as it may, Coach LaCroix mentioned this talking to him the other day. They're looking for at least one more guy to just step forward in that bullpen and really become a dude when they come out of the gate. Those are my words, not his, but...
Yeah, I mean, and August has been that guy. I mean, August's numbers prove that he's tough to hit against. It's just the walks can come back to bite you if somebody puts a good swing on you, and that's this case they did.
Cohall, the hitter, takes low and in. 1 ball and no strikes.
But I mean, coming in August, a 125 opponent batting average, and like I mentioned, only 7 hits given up, all singles in 17 2/3. So you don't think the likelihood of that happening. A 2-run shot, and unfortunately it did.
1-0 fastball upstairs. He's fallen behind again. It's 2-0 now on Cohall. Cohall 0 for 3 with a strikeout looking, but all that was against Blair. Flames lead it 4-3 in the top of the 8th inning. 2-0 pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit, right field. Cleveland on his way to second. He hits the bag. He's on his way to third. And now the Flames have all kinds of problems. Runners at first and third, still only 1 out in the 8th inning after the base hit by Cohall. The tying run now 90 feet away, and the cleanup man, Ildefonso, is due up.
Yeah, Cohall gets the fastball. I thought on the inner half there, 93-mile-an-hour pitch that he turned on, drove it to the right side of the field. But this is still the matchup that you like if you're the Flames. You like your right-hander against Ildefonso, who is swinging a hot bat, is 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles.
Right-handed hitter stands in. Single in his last trip to the plate in the 7th. Pitch from August. Good cut, but he fouled it off to the right, 0-1. Flames have the middle infield, I'd say probably about double play depth. Halfway, anyway. Marsh still shaded deep over there in the hole. Sorensen holding the man at first. Outfield straight away. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the cutter, and it's 0-2 now on Ildefonso. See if he can get him to chase here. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on. The pitch from August. Missed outside with the cutter, and no offer from Ildefonso, 1-2.
Yeah, August has got to lock in and execute a pitch right here. It's going to have to be out of the zone, something chaseable but untouchable, that gets weak contact, maybe swing and miss, maybe double play ball.
1-2 from August. Jammed him, but he pops it foul out of play. Fastball in on him. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ildefonso.
Still in an advantage count, 1-2 count. You're trying to get something off the plate again that he's fooled on, a little bit out front, maybe a weak contact, double play, or maybe a swing and miss strikeout.
Stretching the 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Foul tipped it into the glove of Tucker Moore for the strikeout. And that's a big one. 2 away in the 8th inning.
Yeah, that is a big exhale there. Completely different situation now. 2 outs. Still got first and third. They could run a trap play, so defensively you got to be prepared for that and decide what you want to do if they try an early break steal here later in this at-bat.
Here is Samuel Fisher, left-handed hitter, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And takes the first pitch change-up for a strike, 0-1. Tucker Moore, to your point now, steps out, flashes the signs to the rest of the infield. Tying run at third, Cleveland. Go-ahead run at first, Cohall. Flames lead at 4-3 here in the 8th. August sets at the letters. Here is the 0-1. And that one's in for a strike. Runner breaks from first. Flames do not throw down. Cohall will go to second with a stolen base, but now a base hit gives FIU the lead. 0-2 the count.
Yeah, some more came out because it was 0-1. They liked the matchup here. Decided, hey, we're going to put on a defense that doesn't throw the ball away. Let's go attack this hitter.
2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Change up, just missed outside. Good try. 1-2 now on Fisher.
Yeah, that's 3 changeups right now in a row there. He's got really good action on it. If you don't think he's seeing it, then you're not afraid to quadruple it up. You just want to make sure it's out of the zone and not left over the plate.
The 1-2. Upstairs, fastball. 94 out of the zone, and that'll even it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Fisher.
That seems like a show pitch. All right, change the eye level and go right back to the change. You just got to get the change out of the zone. You do not want to make a mistake over the white here.
The 2-2 from August. Got him swinging with a changeup. Tucker Moore will have to throw it down to first. He does, and the strikeout ends the inning. Flames bend but don't break. Couple of massive strikeouts from Tyler August to retire the side in the 8th. 2-run homer from Rasmussen makes it a 1-run game. 4-3 Flames as we go to the bottom half of the 8th in Lynchburg. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
Join Liberty Flames football for its spring showcase, Saturday, April 18th at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg. Gates open at 1 p.m. Scrimmage starts at 1:30. Admission is free. Bring the whole family to get a sneak peek of your 2026 Flames. 5 fans in attendance will have a chance to kick a field goal for season tickets or kick for tickets to one of our midweek games. Kids play on inflatables. Also play our golf simulator. Meet Sparky and the cheerleaders. It's all happening Saturday, April 18th. Liberty Football Spring Showcase. Don't miss it.
The Flames play here. You're locked into Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty clinging now to a 4-3 lead as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning in Lynchburg. Nick Pearson, Ryan Mao with you. Couple of massive strikeouts from Tyler August to get out of the top of the 8th, and now the offense would be really nice to get a run or two here, as one of my favorite broadcasters, Skip Carey, used to say, a little insurance couldn't hurt. DiCandido stands in from the left-hand side, facing Cooper Foster back out there for another inning of work, and that pitch called a strike to DiCandido. Emphasize called. Fastball. 0-1 the count. 0-1, that one downstairs. Well, why not take another shot down there? 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Riley DiCandido. 1 for 3 today with a big RBI single back in the 5th. The 1-1. Swinging a foul back on the fastball makes it 1-2 now on DiCandido. Flames are being out-hit 6-4. But lead where it counts. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball, low and outside. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes to DiCandido. Swafford and Moore, the next scheduled hitters. New catcher into the game as well for FIU. Tell you who it is in just a moment. Pitch swung on and missed. Got him on something off speed for the strikeout, and there's one away here in the 8th inning.
Second baseman number 49, Easton Swafford.
Brings up Easton Swafford. Mark Hirsch is the new catcher for FIU. And the first pitch is outside to left-handed hitter now, Easton Swafford, 1-0. Swinging a foul tip into the catcher's mitt of Hirsch. That evens things up at 1 ball and 1 strike now on Easton Swafford. Banged a double off the right field wall back in the 4th inning. He's 1 out of 3. Scored later in that inning on a wild pitch. Sends this one foul back on the fastball. 1-2 now. No one up in the Flames bullpen. It would look like Tyler August is going to pitch the 9th. 1-2 pitch to Swafford. Got him swinging. Breaking ball down and away for the strikeout. 2 away in the 8th. It's like a couple different breaking balls that Foster's flashing out there.
Number 26.
Yeah, it looks like a curve, slider.
Yeah.
And obviously goes to the change against right-handed hitters. Yeah, if you're the Flames, Tyler August, you send him back out. He settled down. We talked about it. He got the punch-out stuff to get himself out of some trouble. And ended up punching out the side, believe it or not, in that inning.
First one to Tucker Moore down and in. 1 ball and no strikes. The good news is he got through the toughest part of the order. FIU will have 6, 7, and 8 due up in the 9th, although Travella has 8 home runs. Not your typical 6-hole hitter. Next pitch in for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1 on Moore. Had a double his last time up. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, and Travella is that hitter that I marked as the guy that you can't let beat you. Obviously, him coming up here to lead off an inning.
1-1 in for a strike, 1-2.
Is a better situation than him coming up with runners on. So you go after him. Your best arm out of the pen is August. Their best hitter right now is Travella with the 25 RBIs. And you let him do battle here in the 9th.
The 1-2. Moore watches that one bounce up in front of the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes on the Flames catcher. Flames trying to take the first one in this 3-game series. Stop a 2-game slide. Here's the 2-2 now. Swinging a foul tip. Stays alive, still 2-2 on Tucker Moore. FIU team that had lost 16 out of 18 coming into today. Let's say they are 1-12 in the month of March. Lost 12 out of 13, so that sounds right. Yes. And not a ton of particularly close games for them either. Couple one-run games in that stretch. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a foul back, still 2 balls and 2 strikes. But we talked about the Braves earlier. Favorite manager of all time, Bobby Cox, used to say, I hate seeing these teams come to town because they are due to break out, and you hope it's when they leave town. The 2-2. Breaking ball, taking strike 3 on the inside corner. Got him with a curve. And that'll be it for Tucker Moore and the Flames in the 8th inning. Good work by Cooper Foster. Strikes out the side. We go to the 9th. Flames are going to have to make 1 run stand up. Liberty leads FIU 4-3 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
It's Tyler August back on the mound for Liberty as we go to the top half of the 9th in Lynchburg. Liberty 4, FIU 3. Nick Pearson, Ryan Mal with you. The Flames trying to take game 1 of this 3-game series. Game 2 tomorrow, 2:05 Eastern first pitch. We're on the air at 1:30. And hopefully the Flames will have a chance to take the series here tomorrow, but got to get 3 more outs here. And Tyler August trying to save it for Ben Blair, who went 7 innings and gave up just 1 run with 9 strikeouts today. Mario Travella leads off in the 9th. And the first one bounces in front of the plate for ball 1. A couple raindrops beginning to fall here. Rain expected. 1-0 now to Travella. Upstairs with a fastball, 2-0.
Yeah, and this is not a good start here for Tyler August. Despite the threat offensively, Travella with the long ball power, you've got to attack here because a walk can really hurt you, as we saw last inning.
Lefty up in the bullpen for the Flames. Here's the 2-0. Hot shot, base hit left field. And the tying run is on just like that for FIU. August gets behind in the count. Throws a fastball at just 92 miles an hour. And Travella singles to lead it off.
And as a coach, you knew it wasn't going to be easy. So
it really hasn't been lately.
We'll see if this is a sacrifice situation or if the Panthers are going to swing away.
Luca Reyes, the left-handed hitter, not showing. He takes a first pitch strike from Tyler August, and it's 0-1. Reyes does not have a sacrifice this year. He's played in almost every game. Flames will go ahead and put the shift on now. The 0-1. Awkward swing and a miss on that changeup. It's 0-2. That's been a good pitch today.
Yeah, that changeup, the bottom is just falling out of it. 80-mile-an-hour changeup, 15-mile-an-hour differential off your fastball. That's going to be a tough thing to hold back on and see elevated. So I'd go do it again here if I were him, get it out of the zone.
August ready with the 0-2. Change up, swing and a miss, strike 3. Reyes is out number 1 in the 9th. 4th strikeout for August. looking for the 6-out save here. Flames on top 4-3. A runner at first and one down for Vicente Feliciano now. Feliciano 0 for 3. Struck out against August in the 8th. The pitch down and in. 1 ball and no strikes. A good block by Tucker Moore to keep the double play in order here. Feliciano has hit into just 1 double play this year. The 1-0. Bounces that one up there as well. 2 balls and no strikes to count. Tyler August goes to the rosin bag back behind the mound, adjusts the bill of his cap, walks up the back slope and toes the rubber. Looks over at first base, now brings his hands together, sets, and the 2-0 pitch. Downstairs, fastball missing that time, and it's 3 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, he's going to have to battle back in this at bat here, and then you got a pinch hitter Freeman on deck in the 9-hole before you potentially get back to Rasmussen, who can do long ball damage as we saw earlier.
The 3-0, that's in for a strike with a fastball, 3-1. Yeah, Hirsch came in to catch in the 8th, but he will not hit. Trey Freeman, to your point, in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 from August. Upstairs, ball 4, and now the go-ahead run is on for FIU. Tying run going down to second, that's Travella. 3rd walk issued by August. There is bullpen action for the Flames. Left-hander throwing, I believe it's Swink. It is. And here comes Bradley LaCroix. That's going to be it for Tyler August. Trey Freeman has checked in, I believe, as the pinch hitter. And so with that being said, Flames will go get the left-hander to face him. Haley's Appliance, an outdoor pitching change for Liberty. The Flames lead the FIU Panthers 4-3 in the top of the 9th. But FIU threatening. Runners at first and second with 1 out. We'll step aside and bring you the pitching change when we come back.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com. The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The Flames play here. You are locked into Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Left-hander Josh Swink takes over in the 9th in a save situation. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Swink coming on in place of Tyler August. He'll be making his 8th appearance, 1-2 with a 4.73 ERA. He does have 2 saves. 17 strikeouts to 8 walks in 13 1/3 innings. He's given up 1 home run, and the opposition hitting .283 against him. August made some good pitches, but also gave up that 2-run homer in the 8th. Struggling with the command consistently. And really, Ryan, I didn't think he really had the great life on his fastball either, especially here in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it wasn't your 94-95 with Ride. It ticked down a little bit today. Saw some 92s, 92, 93, which is just a tad off of where he normally is at. But the changeup was really good.
Yeah.
And he needed that for the left-handed hitting lineup that he's seen. But unfortunately, the free passes have been a problem. He wasn't able to get enough strikeouts to overcome that. Now it falls upon Swink to try to go get this pinch hitter out. Freeman, the switch hitter, stepping in now from the right side.
Yeah, Trey Freeman, to your point, he's got some pop. 2 homers, 3 RBIs on the season, limited sample size, 7 out of 28. That's a .250 average. First one from Swink, misses downstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. 4-3, Liberty leading. We're in the top of the 9th. FIU's got runners at first and second, only 1 out. The 1-0 from Swink. There's a strike on the inside corner. Evens things up at 1-1. Swink's got the 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, cutter, slider, and a changeup. He's thrown a couple of breaking balls to start Freeman off here. 1-1. Chopper slowly hit to third. Charging Jaffe. Throws on the run to first. And a good play. 2 out in the 9th. But the runners do advance. They'll be on second and third, but a nice athletic play by Jordan Jaffe coming in on that one.
Yeah, great pitch by Swink. Got the slider underneath the hands. Got weak contact. Jaffe does an outstanding job of charging the high hop and records the out. Now you got second and third. You got the hot hitting Rasmussen who left the yard. In his last at bat, you do have an open base. You have the left on left matchup if you're the Flames, so you need to be careful in this situation. A walk, it doesn't hurt you. Looks like we might get a pinch runner here.
Yeah, there was a conversation with Rich Witten and Chris Engstrand, the home plate umpire, there for a moment. I'm not sure what that was about, but now in a separate move, they will bring on Adonis Velez to run at second base. He would be the go-ahead run in place of Feliciano.
Number 8, Adonis Velez.
So Velez in to run at second. Again, that's the go-ahead run. The tying run is at third. That's Travella. And to your point, Rasmussen now 2 for 4 with a 2-run homer at the plate. 2 out, 9th inning. Flames lead 4-3. And the first pitch, a slider swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, Rasmussen did not get cheated on that swing. He's trying to do damage. This is going to be an interesting matchup as far as pitch calling. Does Rasmussen sit breaking ball and get it? Does Swink go fastball or does he go back to the breaker?
The 0-1. Slider, swing and a miss, strike 2. Flames are a strike away from winning this one. You go back to it here?
It's all about the scouting report. I don't know enough about Rasmussen's 2-strike approach. He did not see those 2 breaking balls very well, but he has made an adjustment in the box. So that tells me he does have a good 2-strike approach.
Swing ready, the 0-2. Slider, swing and a miss for strike 3. That's your ball game. Josh Swink comes on, puts out the fire in the 9th inning, and Liberty wins it. 4-3 over FIU. The Flames take the series opener. Sometimes you just trust what your eyes are telling you. 3 straight sliders, 3 swings and misses. Rasmussen down, and the Flames hold on to take game 1. Coca-Cola 10th inning show coming up here in Lynchburg. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors. Locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
You've been listening to Liberty Baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now for the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Coke, taste the feeling.
I knew we had them right where we wanted them all along. Liberty wins at 4-3 over FIU. The Panthers strand the tying and go-ahead runs in the ninth inning. Josh Swink with a massive strikeout to win it for the Flames as they get in the win column here in Game 1 of this series. Nick Pearson, Ryan Mal back here with you. We'll be joined by the head coach of the Flames, Bradley LaCroix, here, and Coach might be with us now. Coach, you there? No, not yet. He'll be over momentarily. We'll also try to catch up with Ben Blair, who's got the headset on right now talking to TV. It's what happens when you go 7 innings, 1 run, and 9 strikeouts. But we're joined now by the head coach. Coach, you got us?
I got you.
Hey, it doesn't matter how you get it done. It doesn't matter how many gray hairs you get along the way, right? But Josh Swink, just an incredible job to come in and get that strikeout there with 2 runners in scoring position in the ninth inning. How pleased were you with his effort?
Yeah, outstanding. I mean, he, we had a plan that we're going to send August back out there, and then if we got to a certain spot in their lineup with the lefties, and we had no shot August was going to face Rasmussen again. But then, Josh came in and did an outstanding job, just like he did last Friday night at Kennesaw. We pitched extremely well, made a couple mistakes. I mean, it's a team that's got some, aggressive swingers that if you get in bad counts, you make a mistake, they can hit it. But Benny was great again. And, August, big pitch there in the 8th, first and third, 1 out, striking the guy out. And then, what Swinky did was outstanding.
Yeah, and we were kind of talking about it there with those 2 swings from Rasmussen there on the sliders. Do you triple up on that pitch? Do you show him something else? I mean, take us through that. What you and Keller Bradford are talking about in that moment. Are you talking? Is that just his instinct there, calling pitches right there?
Yeah, I mean, after the first one, and the numbers, we have all the numbers, the data, everything in front of us, and it tells us. I mean, I think he's hitting 450 on left-handed fastballs. So we weren't going to throw one unless we got in a really bad count. And the second one was a little bit further out, and then 0-2 we go even further. And luckily for us, it was a really, really good pitch thrown with conviction by Swinky. And he chased it and swung and missed.
Coach, congrats on the win and to do it with 4 hits. I was talking earlier, like, you guys have an offense that even if you're not swinging the bat maybe as hot as you'd like, you have other ways to create. And you did that with the double stolen base, the balk. Later in the 5th, Barone steals a base, which allows Deacon Dito to come out with a 2-out hit. Can you talk a little bit about how you've been able to create, even though maybe not swinging the bat where you want to, just with the other aspects of your game?
Yeah, I think, it's all about the mentality, the mindset. We knew going into the game they had struggled with the running game a little bit, and that's part of our game. And last weekend, Kennesaw State did a really good job of being quick to the plate, picking a lot. But we knew we had to take advantage of the double steal, Tanner drawing the balk, and then a huge play, Nick Braun reading the ball in dirt, 2 outs. And then Riley getting the single was huge for us. But, offensively, we did a great job in the first inning of taking our walks. And we could have put a lot more pressure on him and probably got him out of the game earlier. But give him credit. He settled in, and he threw the ball really well. Found his fastball command, which he didn't have early. We were kind of, in my opinion, I'll go back and watch the video tonight, but in my opinion, we were very in-between type swings. We got to be aggressive. We got to get our best swing off in the first 2 strikes and then battle with 2 strikes. But, proud of the guys because we did create some runs, and then Riley had the big 2-out hit.
Yeah, and can you talk just briefly about, Prince struggles with command, and so your offense is much more patient early on, which is why you're taking free passes, you're doing that, and then he flips the script. He's able to settle down, and that's where the offense needs to make that adjustment, go, hey, now he's in the zone, we got to be more aggressive. Is that something that you felt like should have happened a little quicker with you offensively, or is that something you guys were talking about, just didn't translate into the box?
Yeah, 100%. Early on he was struggling. Didn't throw a single fastball the first, 12 fastballs he threw for a strike. He was just throwing the cutter for strike. And then he found it. And give him credit, and we talked about hey, let's get back on the fastball, be ready to hit it, and I think that our mindset was still a little bit being more selective and passive because of the strikes and those kind of things, and he did a really good job. We didn't do a good enough job flipping the switch, against him there in the middle innings.
How about Nick Barone now leading the team in stolen bases?
Yeah, outstanding. He works extremely hard at it. He's not the fastest guy, but he's got great instincts. He works extremely hard at it in our early work segment. He loves to do it. He's an aggressive type player. And he plays without fear. He makes some mistakes just like all of them. They give me those gray hairs, but the one thing is Nicky B. he plays without fear, and he's going to play aggressive.
Ben Blair, we'll hope to talk to him here in a minute if he's still hanging around, but how good was he today? We talked about the 2-strike execution needing to be a little bit better for him. He piles up, 9 strikeouts here today. How good was Ben?
He was great. He's outstanding, and this is it's a tough matchup, but a good matchup for him. The tough part is all the left-handed hitters. The good part is they like to swing, and they're going to get their swing, their hack off. So he was able to get ahead, had some really short innings, executed some really good pitches. Obviously, the one pitch he'd like to have back, the changeup he threw, that Cleveland, obviously murdered. It was a really good swing, but he pitched outstanding, and gave us a chance like he always does.
Didn't have to use Jackson Lucas today. Figure he probably starts tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so. We'll talk about it as a staff here shortly, but I would say that's probably the way we'll go.
All right, Coach. I appreciate the time. Is Ben around down there?
He's coming at me right now.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Yep.
That's the head coach, Bradley LaCroix, with us here on the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Liberty wins it 4-3 over FIU. The final. Ben Blair, the winner. He is 4-1. Josh Swink picks up his 3rd save to lead the ball club, and we'll be joined now by our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game, Ben Blair. 7 innings, 1 run, no walks, 9 strikeouts. Ben, you had your good stuff today. Would you say this was your A stuff today?
Yeah, I'd say I felt pretty good. I don't know if I'd say it was my A stuff. I still feel like I've got more in the tank, but yeah, I'd say I was feeling pretty good today. Just whenever I'm attacking the strike zone, no walks, it's a good day for me.
What was the work like this week coming in? Because, it's easy, I think, sometimes. You probably don't get caught up in it, but, when you're going along as well as you are, the numbers are where they are, it's easy to just kind of get into a rhythm. But at this point in the season, are you self-scouting? Are you trying to tweak things? What was the work like coming in?
Yeah, I'm really just trying to stay consistent. If it's going well and I'm in a good spot, then I'm just going to try to keep doing what I'm doing, just attacking every day the same, making sure I get my work in. And, not trying to change anything.
And Ben, great job on the day. And then your comrades, Tyler, August comes on, gives up the home run, and I'm sure you're a top step supporting. Mm-hmm. And then he settles down and comes up with 2 huge punch-outs, high pressure. And then Swink with a huge ground ball and punch-out. Can you just talk about how it feels to have those guys behind you?
Yeah, whenever they come in, I know we got a good chance to win. Just those two, they're big for us. So I'm excited to watch them pitch the rest of the weekend, rest of the season.
And for you, I mean, the strikeouts today, what pitch was working best? Felt like you had a couple different things going for you out there today.
Yeah, I'd say it's just the mixing of them all. Like, I think I had the four-seam going a good bit, like in on the lefties, and then I'd show them a couple change-ups, and then the cutter was really good for me today. So I think it's just a mixture of all three, just kept them off balance, allowed me to get some strikeouts.
Might have been in, 2-3 ball counts, I think, today. That's what I had.
Yep.
I mean, just to get out there and get ahead and stay ahead. I mean, how important is that?
That's huge. That's what I try to pride myself in. I try to pride myself in throwing strikes. So hitting's tough. So whenever you're throwing it down the middle, I mean, not always down the middle, you don't want to do that. But whenever you're throwing strikes, usually it's the percentages work out in your favor. So
Flames right-hander Ben Blair, our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game. Liberty wins it over FIU 4-3. When you look and you see a team like this coming to town, you respect everybody, right? But, I mean, they're struggling. I mean, how does it create any kind of pressure, not on you, but just as a team to say, man, we really need to take care of these guys. We really need to come out and play well. I mean, what was the overall mentality coming into the series?
Yeah, I think going back to last year, like we got off hot, like beating all the ACC teams, and then whenever conference rolled around, we kind of got blindsided. And so this year, just knowing that anybody can beat you, especially in college baseball, everybody's got a dude that can hit the ball out the park. So at any moment, one swing can change the game. So just trying to stay focused and not taking anybody for granted.
Has that what happened last year with the conference weekends as opposed to the midweeks, is that kind of carried over in a positive way for you guys? Has that created a little more sense of urgency?
Yeah, I think so. I know it's been big for me. Just that's what I think about, because obviously we still want to beat those ACC teams. But I mean, last year we were in a position like if we even won like 5 or 6 more games in conference, we're an at-large team, and we didn't do it. So you got to take advantage on the weekend. You got to play hard on the weekend, not just play hard whenever there's a big name team in the other dugout.
And lastly here, Ben, if it's Jackson Lucas tomorrow, I think it might be, but whoever takes the mound officially with the start, what would you tell them going out there facing this lineup?
Yeah, I feel like today they were hunting the fastball. So, I mean, they both, Jackson Lucas, Bradley Zach, they both have better changeups than I do, so I think that'll be effective against all those lefties. And so, yeah, just pound the zone with all your pitches, keep them off balance, and you'll be fine. Ben, thanks so much for the time, bud. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Congrats on another great outing. That is Ben Blair, Flames right-hander with us. He gets the win, goes to 4-1. The Flames win it and go to 16-9 now on the year and 4-3 in Conference USA. Flames take the series opener over FIU 4-3. Your final score. Our play of the game is brought to you by Thompson Brooks Insurance. When we come back, we'll have a look at the totals and our final thoughts after this.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
Here we go.
A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Get out your phones. Gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Sentra to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. delete your video.
Like and share.
Sentra, caring for, caring about folks like John.
You've been listening to Flames Baseball. Now we're taking you home with the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Liberty wins at 4-3 over FIU in the series opener. Nick Pierce and Ryan Malback here with you on the Coca-Cola 10th Inning Show. Time to total it up for you. Our final stats are presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. As the Flames get the win in the season or the series opener, they stop a 2-game slide, go to 16-9 now on the season, 4-3 in CUSA, and 10-6 here in their home palace. Meanwhile, FIU goes to 8-18 now on the season. The Panthers' struggles continue. They have now dropped 13 out of 14 here in the month of March. They fall to 1-6 in Conference USA and just 1-8 on the road. Your totals for FIU, 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, and 7 left on base. For Liberty, 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 7 left on. Panthers out-hit the Flames 7-4 today, but Liberty holds on where it matters. Ben Blair, your winner. He's 4-1. And on the other side, it was Preston Prince taking the loss for FIU. He falls to 2-1. The save goes to Josh Swink. Swink gets his 3rd save of the season. For the scoring in this one, the Flames got it going early, Ryan. We go back to the first inning. Tanner Marsh draws that leadoff walk against Prince there in the first. 2 batters later with 1 out, Jordan Jaffe takes the walk, and then the Flames get the run game going early on with the double steal.
Yeah, the double steal was huge. Able to swipe. Marsh and Jaffe take second and third. Changes the situation, and then Marsh does a little bit of a dance and draws the balk. Picks up the run there, which also moves Jaffe over to third with the infield back. Allows Sorensen to put the ball into the play, pick up another RBI with a 4-3. Situational hitting was outstanding.
Yeah, Jackson Sorensen, the RBI, ground out his 17th run driven in this year. Gave the Flames the 1-0 lead. Next batter, Nick Barone. He draws a walk, and then the balk that you mentioned there with Tanner Marsh scoring after the double steal was critical there as well. Actually, Marsh scored before the RBI ground out from Sorensen. So, yeah, 2-0 Flames led it after the first inning, and then it would stay 2-0 through the first 3 innings. Ben Blair just kind of did his thing on the other side. 3 up, 3 down first inning. Worked around a little bit of trouble there in the second. Leadoff double from Ildefonso. He gets to third on the ground out by Samuel Fisher. Then got a little too aggressive on the ground ball to third from Mario Travella. Hit right to Jordan Jaffe. Jaffe throws him out at home 5-2 on the fielder's choice. And then Blair with the strikeout of Reyes to retire the side in the second. Set down the side in order with a couple of punch-outs in the third. And then in the fourth, FIU would get on the board. Leadoff solo home run from Cole Cleveland. Hit it 410 feet out of here to right field. Cleveland with the home run to make it a 2-1 ball game. That was the second of the year for Cleveland. But then Blair would settle in. 3 straight retired after that with a couple of strikeouts. Go to the bottom half of the third. Flames get the single from Jordan Jaffe with 1 out. He would get to second on the bad throw from Feliciano, the second baseman. So a runner in scoring position. Sorensen would pop out for the second out of the inning, but then Nick Barone would reach on an E6. And the Flames would have a couple of men on. And unable to get anything else there in that third inning. But in the fourth, it was Easton Swafford with a leadoff double. He would end up scoring later in the inning on a wild pitch. So the Flames kind of playing that ABC baseball today, right? Get them on, get them over, get them in. And any way you can do it, that run made it a 3-1 Flames lead after 4. Flames would get another run in the fifth. 2-out walk from Nick Barone. He would come in after stealing second base, would score on the Riley DiCandido RBI single. Coach LaCroix mentioned that. That was huge to extend the lead. It was 4-1 then after 5. Ben Blair ends up getting through 7 innings today, Ryan. We talk about what he was able to do up there, just getting ahead. He got nice defensive play behind him as well. Campos, that sliding catch out there in center field in the 6th. I guess you just look at what the Flames did defensively today. Kind of played a clean game, and then Blair with all the strikeouts. I mean, they made themselves tough to score on, didn't they?
Yeah, Ben was really good, and You know what? I think I had 9 strikeouts, no walks one time. I would have said that was my A++ game. For Ben, he thought it was more of like, B+. Yeah, he had really good stuff. The defense made plays behind him, and then he had the punch-outs to match. And so it's really just it's tough to get anything going when you have the defense playing like they are and Ben Blair on the mound.
Got a little hairy late. Tyler August came in to pitch in the 8th inning, struck out the first man he saw, Feliciano, but then a walk in the 9-hole spot there to Candelas, the pinch hitter, followed by the home run from Rasmussen on a 2-strike fastball that he hit out of here to right field, and that made it a 4-3 ball game. And then a walk and a single later. You've got 2 runners in scoring position then for Andrew Ildefonso, and FIU was really threatening right there, but then August comes up with some big pitches to strike out Ildefonso and Fisher to get himself out of the inning.
Yeah, that was huge. That was a huge, big punch-out situation, high pressure. It's as high pressure as it gets, and he delivered with 2 big strikeouts to put down the threat and maintain the lead.
So it was 4-3 going into the 9th inning. The Flames were unable to add to it in the 8th. In the 9th, leadoff single from Mario Travella put the tying run aboard, but then August would get the strikeout of Luca Reyes on 3 pitches for the first out, walked Feliciano to put him at first and second, and then the Flames would go to the bullpen with 1 out and 2 on to bring in Josh Swink. He gets the pinch hitter Trey Freeman, turns him around about right-handed, a ground out to third, and then with runners at second and third and 2 outs, it was Rasmussen coming back up, and we saw Swink break out the slider, 3 straight swings and misses, and put it in the win column.
Yeah, that doesn't get any bigger than that. I mean, it was first and third, and they allowed the Panthers to take the bag at second. So they're really just a hit away from taking the lead there. And, Swink just steps up and delivers some nasty sliders to put Rasmussen down.
Yeah, big-time stuff as the Flames get out of here with a 4-3 victory. Third save for Josh Swink, as he goes 2/3 of an inning, retires both men that he faces. Tyler August, inning and a third, gives up 2 runs on 3 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, and then Ben Blair, the winner, he's 4-1, gave up a run on 4 hits, a home run, a solo shot over 7 innings, no walks, and 9 strikeouts. Time of the game, 2 hours, 42 minutes, 894 paid to see it here in Lynchburg. 4-3, Flames win it. That's your final. Final stats presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Check of the out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders. First in Flames softball across the street. Top of the 7th inning. Liberty beating Delaware 7-4. Lady Flames looking to take the first game in that 3-game series. Conference USA baseball coming up later today. Nothing in progress at the moment. First game gets underway at 5 o'clock this afternoon. It'll be Kennesaw State at Delaware in Game 1 of a 3-game series there. Pivotal series for both of those clubs. The Owls 2-4 in the league. Delaware 1-5. Jacksonville State at Louisiana Tech tonight at 7 o'clock. That should be a good series. Gamecocks unbeaten in the league at 6-0. They are the only unbeaten team remaining in Conference USA play. 7 o'clock Eastern tonight. New Mexico State's at Middle Tennessee. 7 o'clock also for Western Kentucky at Sam Houston. And then tonight at 7:30 Eastern should be a great series. Missouri State at Dallas Baptist. Game 1 tonight at 7:30, deep in the heart of Texas. Out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders. And again, the score you care most about. Flames win it here at home. Liberty over FIU, 4-3. The rain's starting to come a little bit here. Looks like we got this thing in just in time. Tomorrow, Game 2 of the series will get underway at 2:05 Eastern. We're on the air with you an hour later than we were today, 1:30 airtime. We'll have it for you here on the Liberty Flames mobile app and on libertyflames.com. Starting pitching matchup for the Flames, most likely it'll be Jackson Lucas going to the mound, the right-hander 1-1 with a 5.47 ERA. On the other side, FIU will counter with Enrique Sierra, 2-2 with a 4.82 ERA. It'll be his 12th appearance, but his first start. Look forward to that one tomorrow. Ryan, in the meantime, enjoy your Friday night, my friend.
Yeah, likewise. Appreciate it.
For all of us at the network, I'm Nick Pierce. Thank you so much for making us a part of your Friday afternoon. Again, the final score, Liberty 4, FIU 3. Until tomorrow, so long, everybody.
Thanks for listening to live coverage of Liberty University baseball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. This broadcast of Liberty Baseball has been brought to you by Abish Financial Services, the official advisor of Liberty Flames Athletics. Liberty Baseball has also been brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bow Time. Carillion Clinic, inspiring better health. Carter Bank, life lived full. By Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. Centra Health, Crossroads Family Dentistry. Destination Bedford. By 11 West. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Frank Good Builders. Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking for good with Freedom First today. By Gentry Lock Attorneys. The Good Feet Store. Haley's Appliance and Outdoors. Ironclad Coffee Roasters, craft roasted in Richmond, Virginia. By Larry's Tire and Auto Repair, preventative maintenance, repair, and service at multiple locations and at larrystireservice.com. The Liberty Bookstore, the official online store of Liberty Athletics. Lynchburg Nissan. Nobody beats our prices. Nobody. Peary Family Dentistry. By Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Segra, offering customized business technology solutions at segra.com. And by Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow. The General Manager of Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment is Justin Metzger. Network Director Alan York. Coordinating producers Nick Pierce, Kyle Sykes, and Victoria Carter. I'm staff announcer Jeff Lawrence with a special thanks to Liberty University Athletics Director Ian McCaw, Senior Associate Athletics Director Robert Goodman, and Senior Associate Strategic Communications Director Ryan Bomberger. Liberty Flames Baseball is an exclusive presentation from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.